It's the
We're
final sprint for the year,
back.
guys.
Hello once again.
Hello.
Impromptu, me doing 2 sprints back to back to back. Kristen's having technical difficulties. And Laura is occupied.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what she's doing, but it might just be me and Jackie again. That's okay.
Yep.
We're here. We got nowhere else to be. So,
Well, I have stuff to do, but it involves other things.
Abby's here. Hi, Abby.
Hi, Abby.
Oh, so we are supposed to be reading. Jackie, what's the title of this book?
The Briar Book of the Dead
The Briar Book of the Dead. That's
by
what we're supposed to be
A.G.
reading.
Slatter. And it's over
Okay,
there.
yeah.
Let
You
me
don't
just
have
go
to read
pop
this
off
book
and
with
get
us.
it. I'll go grab it real fast. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, you don't have to read this book with us on sprints. But hopefully I will be. Kristen is struggling. She's on the struggle bus today. She might join us. Who knows? She says she's coming along. Okay. Well,
But I'm coming. There she
here for
is.
you.
At least her computer is like active. So this is the book that we're working on. This was my pick for this month. So apropos
Mm-hmm.
because it's red and gold and shiny. I don't know how much more Christmassy you can get unless you put a fucking tree on there. So
I mean, it could have something to do with Christmas. But that was not the theme Jackie was going for. Jackie was just going for the color scheme, everybody.
okay.
I'm excited you're reading it. I've had this on my TBR.
See? There you go.
Awesome.
And it's
The boyfriend.
I don't know, would you say it's historical? Oh, that's a great book. I 5-star. Oh, that thing is
I just got 2 Frida McFadden books in my book advent.
The
Never read a
Boyfriend
singular.
was so freaking good. I could not put that thing down.
Ooh, a
Couldn't put it down.
Gilded Age Xmas novella. It must be. Is it a historical, Abby? That sounds like it's a historical by
With the Gilded
Joanna
Age.
Schupp's a historical author, isn't she? I don't know.
Yeah. So this is what we're supposed to be reading, but just so you all know, I've already finished this book.
Jackie's ahead of the game for once, guys.
I know.
Yes,
I
it is
finished it.
historical. That's what
So I will be reading this one.
I'm actually going to be making progress on the Briar Book of the Dead. I think I have I'm at 70%. I have 30% left in the audiobook. Look at me, I did math today. So I'm hoping to get that a little bit more read in that. Hopefully.
I usually start these on sprints, so I'm actually pretty proud of myself. Yeah. The only thing I don't like about this right now is, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but you see how it's kind of faded right there?
Yeah.
The letters?
I don't, but I'm gonna go with it. Okay. Yeah.
It's kind of faded right there.
Sure.
That's not how I bought it.
Oh. Well.
It just wears off. It's kind of annoying.
Oh well. It'll be fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
It'll be fine. So, all right. Let's start a sprint. Let's start us off strong. I try to start us off on a sprint because sometimes one sprint's all we really do, and then we just talk for the rest of it. But we're gonna start off on a sprint, and maybe Kristen will join us mid sprint. Yep. Who knows? But let's see how long we're gonna sprint for, everybody. 33 minutes.
Yes, oddball times are back.
Oh, yep. I'm going to start doing oddball numbers Jackie wanted me to do. So 33 minutes it is. So on your marks, get set, start reading, everybody, and we'll see you in 33 minutes. Or not. There we go.
Hello.
Hello.
I won the battle. Here I am.
You made it.
I did it like only 40 minutes late. Thank goodness Becky stepped up. We'd still be sitting around.
Yep.
Well,
it's all right.
I'm at that point. Like I need a new laptop. I've got tape holding the screen together, you know. But
oh my gosh.
Wow.
I just don't want to shell the money for it.
I didn't either. Mine cost, I think, $300. I think mine cost $300.
Oh, really? What kind is it?
That's a good question. What kind is this? I think it's an HP.
Hey, that's pretty good. I don't think we could get a laptop for $300 in Canada.
It's an HP. I got it off of Amazon. It's got a touch screen.
Oh.
I only got it because I wanted to do a timer for sprints. And then I ended up needing it for my work, so.
Yeah, I'll have to do some research after Christmas. But I've been like trying to edit my videos. I'm like, oh, I'm struggling. This computer, she's on the way out. I can feel it. And yep, today proved it.
I edited a video in the beginning and then I started reading. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. You'll be proud of me, Kristen. Becky already knows this because we were in a sprint earlier. I filmed 2 videos today.
Oh, I actually am proud.
Yeah.
In front of your new Christmas tree?
No.
What?
Yes,
they're in front of where my books are now, but.
And I'm proud. Becky, have we held on to the no Bridgerton thing or have we caved?
Oh, I haven't done it yet. I'm sad, Kristen. I'm sad.
I can't be the only reason why.
No, it's because I've been so focused on getting Bookmas videos out.
Oh yeah.
That I haven't had time to.
I've been impressed even on top of that.
I'm still filming these freaking things. No, I'm funny.
It's the idea. Are you both eating? I feel left out.
I am. I'm eating dinner right now.
I'm finishing the leftover macaroni and cheese for my daughter because she wasn't doing her homework.
My sister brought me up dinner. She's like, "You're always bringing me dinner. Thought I'd bring you dinner."
What are you eating? Pasta?
No, I'm eating roast with some veggies.
Oh, that's fancy.
So, yeah.
Are you both reading a book? I missed it trying to get on here.
I am. I'm actually reading the book club book.
You are?
I made it to 80%, so I got 10% read.
Oh, The Wedding Witch. Is it good?
Yeah. So they did go back in time. I was right.
Are you caught up with that whole series?
Yeah.
Oh, you are. Keep meaning to. I'm reading.
And Kristen, I finished it already.
You finished it?
Yeah. I finished it last night.
Are you keeping your thoughts to yourself?
Oh,
damn. I hate that.
Have you started it yet?
No. For my next T. Kingfisher, Kelly. Well, you know, I'm biased. I will always pick T. Kingfisher.
Yep. But T. Kingfisher.
As much as I love Talia Hibbert, I like it.
What T. Kingfisher book is it? Is it what's her Christmas book?
She has that winter one, which I read and loved. Is it the reindeer, the Raven and the Reindeer?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is that it?
I love that book, so I recommend. I'm reading Christmas too because I got to read the Christmas ones in 10 days. This is All Be Gone for Christmas. It's pretty much the holiday in book form. Like they do a house swap.
Oh,
but it's short.
Oh, she's reading A Wizard's Guide to Defensive Bacon.
Even better. That's my favorite T. Kingfisher.
I love that. It's sitting in my shelf right now.
That's my favorite book of hers. So that's even better. I guess, yeah, you could call that kind of Christmassy because it's a gingerbread man army.
I mean, I have it displayed on my Christmas shelf because it's got a gingerbread man on it.
Yeah, it's got a gingerbread man.
And I just associate gingerbread with Christmas. So
yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that one.
I'll have to pick that one up.
It is. It's really good.
It's so good. I love
her.
For
a middle grade, it's really good.
She's like the only middle grade that I read at this point, unless it's picked for this book club.
I know we were talking about how Jackie she read a middle grade this year. She read a couple young adult books. I think they were both at Laura's insistence too.
Yeah.
I think
Laura's really pushing Jackie outside her comfort zone.
I think my pick, Gravebriar, was YA, right?
Oh,
yeah, but I like that one.
And I think Jackie might have liked that the best of all of us.
I think I was the one that liked it the most.
Yeah.
I thought the book was really pretty though too. Like I really
Like
I wouldn't mind another one in that series. Like I would not mind another book in that world.
There's potential there for sure.
Yeah. Which was the stuff like when I was thinking about the tier ranking, because I wanted to make sure I got this book read enough time so I could do the tier ranking video. That's one of the reasons why I started earlier.
Mm-hmm.
But like I was telling Becky this earlier. It was so weird because almost all my books were 3 stars. There were very few that were differential, and so it was like, okay, which one did I remember better? And then I had one that like I remembered better, but I didn't give it a 3.5, and I gave another book that I didn't really remember that much a 3.5. So how do you rank it? Like
you let time how you've sat with it now, because I think most of mine are 3 or like a couple 2s, a DNF or 2.
Yeah,
I got my list done. I just got to film the video.
Yeah. Did you read this book yet?
Oh wait, no, I already filmed the video. I just got to edit it.
Did you read this book yet though?
No, I'm 70% into it by the time I made up my mind.
Oh.
I was like, I know where I'm going to slot this.
So. That's a good point. I got to read the book so I can film the video. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Have you not started the book yet, Kristen?
No, because I was like, I have to read all my Christmas books. And then I'm thinking, wait, but I got to film that video for the 29th.
I'm reading all my Christmas books now. That was another thing. Is like I have this guy on my TBR. I have
the audio's on Hoopla. Well, it's on my Hoopla anyway. I might be able to find it.
It'll probably be on mine too.
I've got this guy.
Oh yeah, I've heard that's amazing.
And then I've got this guy.
Oh well, yeah. I'm surprised you haven't read that yet.
Me too. It's also my 12 and 24. It's the only Christmas one on my 12 and 24. So
I just have this one and then The Worst Crime of the Year, and I've read all my Christmas ones, so I think I can read those quickly and then pick up Briar.
Well, there's a few more Christmas ones that I want. There's one on my Kindle that I'm really hoping to get to, and then there's a Layla Faye one that I want to do, another reading vlog of hers.
Jackie, it's the 15th of December.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'm almost halfway done with this book.
There you go.
And the other two are short.
Is that your first Christmas book of the year?
Yeah. Well, the first, like, legit, like, I knew this was about Christmas. It didn't have to just appear.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to read my Christmas smut books. I need to do that vlog.
Yeah, I have to do my Christmas smut book.
Yeah. We're running out of time. I don't know where the time's gone.
Yeah. Layla Faye there's 2 that I'm debating on. She's got one that she just released, and another one. She didn't write this one, but it's in the series that she's written books for. So it's like one of those joint series. So I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do.
What are the titles?
One's about a stalker, and the other one's about Krampus. But I love Krampus. So.
You should do Krampus because you're reading that other Krampus book.
See, that's what I was thinking. Like, I love Krampus.
Yeah. You should just make a themed reading vlog.
Themed reading vlog. Krampus.
That could be another video.
There's one by I think it's Delia Dawes.
I read that last year.
Has a Krampus book too.
It's railed by Krampus.
Yeah, I think I read that one last year. What was the one that I read last year? These are all April books, and she hooks up with Santa, and he tastes like peppermint.
It's Satan.
Yeah.
Read to Krampus this year, but decided to put it off.
Yeah. I like Krampus. I think he's cute.
Who,
he's in his love.
Who writes that, Abby? Wed to. Why does that sound like I have like a speech impediment? Wed.
I'm pretty sure that's the one I'm thinking of.
It's like I want to say red, but it comes out wed, and I don't.
Yeah.
Wed to.
Oh my god.
Wed to Krampus.
Wed to Krampus. Krampus.
Wed to Krampus.
See, like I have this week to read these books, and then I'm also baking and wrapping presents this week, and then next week is all Christmas. So
I know.
Did you watch my
if I don't read,
video
I've
today,
got my
Jackie?
TBR done.
Did you watch my baking vlog today, Jackie?
I have not. I filmed videos and then I got ready for our live show.
I binge your videos in one go, so I'm always like 3 days behind.
Yes, that is Kara Wilde. That's the one that I'm debating on reading. It was Wed to Krampus, if that's it.
I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah. No, me either.
I have like quite a few. Not quite a few. I have like a handful of them on my Kindle. I just need to pick which ones I want to read. I need to sit in front of my tree and read my smutty books.
You do.
I would sit in front of my tree, but it's not comfortable to sit in front of my tree. So
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
maybe I'll make a
I pull out the dog bed and I lay on the dog bed.
Do you actually?
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Because I used to just lay on a pile of blankets on the floor. My old ass can't do that anymore.
I can barely sit on the floor in front of my videos for as long as I do.
Oh, no.
But I do.
I wrapped presents and my back's starting to hurt. I'm like, okay, yeah.
I know. How sad is that?
Actually, I might be doing that tonight, is pulling out some of my husband's
could feel
gifts
it.
because he works tonight and tomorrow, and then he's off for a hot minute. So I have to get his shit wrapped.
Oh, wrapped.
That's why gift bags are my go-to. I can wrap gifts for like I'm in the spirit for like the first 3. And then after that I'm like, fuck it, where's the bags?
Oh, I like a whole wrapping station.
This.
I got a wrapping station, bows, the tags, the whole 9 yards, but Christmas this year is small, so I have to use everything that I have. Like, I'm not buying more wrapping. The most I have to do is go get tape and maybe like another one thing of ribbon because I don't think I have any ribbon that matches. But other than that, it's all the same like that it was last year. And what's really sad is I don't know if you guys have a Sam's Club where you're at or like it's kind of like a Costco. It's like a big,
I've
it's like a big warehouse store. Years ago, they had this big sale on wrapping paper and they were like massive rolls. Like we're talking like they were this big around rolls and they were double-sided. My dumbass bought 3 of those fucking things. My mom bought 3 of them and I am still working off the original 3 that I bought and I have my mom's too. I will never have to buy more fucking wrapping paper.
There you go.
But I'm tired of the way it looks.
Yeah, you get sick of it. That's I'm like that too.
Yeah. So I make that like my base wrapping paper, and then I go buy like alternating wrapping paper. This year we're just gonna have the base stuff, and then we're just gonna flip it back.
Oh my god, no! I just use the same shit to it.
Like
we had one that it wasn't wrapped in a tube.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was just wrapped around like some brown paper because it came from like a cheap store. I think the Dollar Tree. I'll use that brown paper too.
Oh, I use craft paper, like the brown packaging paper.
Yeah, I think that looks cute too. If you put like in a cute bowl.
Wrap their shit.
Yeah.
But I like getting gift bags too because I can reuse them.
Yep.
I like wrapped gifts. Don't know why.
My mom, she's so like adverse against wrapping now because she's older. She buys those gift boxes like they have the designs on them.
My friend does that too, and he just pops them in there.
And she just tapes them, and she reuses them every year.
Yeah,
that's what she does now.
Yeah.
Throw a bit of tissue on top, call it a day.
Yep, pretty much.
Yep.
I mean, she spent enough on the boxes too.
Yeah, they're nice boxes.
Yeah, it costs enough.
Yeah.
I have a few of them.
So. They look presentable.
I'm all for that.
Yeah.
But my first retail job was wrapping gifts, so it's like become like I know how to wrap a present.
Yeah.
I know how to, but then I get bored and I'm like, screw it. And it ends up looking like a 5-year-old wrapped it. I'm like, it's wrapped. You can't tell what's in it. It's good enough. They're just going to tear it off. And throw it
nobody's analyzing it that hard.
I watch the Harry Potter movies while I wrap presents. And you're usually from the start of the because like I'll stop and take breaks and stuff. So like I'll start and by the time I'm done wrapping presents, I'm almost done with the whole movie series. That's like always been my tradition.
Wow.
And truthfully, I don't know if I want to do that Harry Potter tradition this year. I think I kind of want something else.
Yeah. Mix up. I watch Christmas movies. I just mix it up.
Yeah. Abby can wrap boxes.
Watch all those cheesy Netflix romance movies this year.
Last year we did Harry Potter, and then for some reason towards the end I had like stockings left because I wrap stockings gifts. I just like nope, what the fuck did I want on? And then murder documentaries. Because a lot of them take place at Christmas. A lot of murder documentaries premiere around Christmas time, and I don't understand why.
It's the family gatherings.
You think it is?
They need a break.
Yeah, I'm like,
you're like, wow, look at this. People offing each other, and then you look at your family and you're like, our dysfunction's not that bad.
Not that bad. Are you watching that Netflix documentary? That's what I've been watching.
Which one?
King of something. It's like
that's helpful.
It's like the next Tiger King.
Oh, no.
It's about the guy that sent some letter with rice into.
You know, Obama. If I get on Netflix, what I'm gonna do, Kristen?
Oh yeah.
We've been watching. What's the name of that one? The Wild one.
Mm-hmm.
Death in the Wild or something. It's about some murder that happened in Alaska, but this guy would like, he was like an ultimate serial killer. Like he's a psychopath. Elizabeth got a really good taste of my dark humor because I was just laughing at this guy. It's like, Jackie, the guy in the interview left. Okay, so he's been arrested. He left the girl in a shed for like 2 weeks because he went on a cruise. The detective asked the guy, well, what were you thinking when you left her in the shed? Now, mind you, she's dead in the shed. He's like, well, I thought it was like negative 20 degrees outside because we're in Alaska. I wasn't thinking too much about it. And I just busted up laughing because he was just so nonchalant about it. He's like, it's negative 20 degrees in Alaska. Nothing's going to fucking happen. I can go on a trip with my family. Get fucked, dude. Like, who cares?
I have a book recommendation for you, Jackie. My sister's reading it. It's called 25 Days.
25 Days.
It's like an Advent.
Oh, I've heard
it's
of that.
A murder book.
Ooh.
It's set around Christmas.
Okay.
And every day you read one chapter.
That sounds awesome. I write that down. My phone is loading right now.
She'll read it and then she'll be like, oh, so they just got killed. I'm like, oh, you're reading that book. Okay.
25 days. Okay, I'm going to have to look it up and save it for next year.
Yeah.
That's going to have to be a thing for
next year. I saw that on KU. I think it actually is on KU.
Yeah. She's
Let's
just
see.
like,
let me find it on Amazon real fast.
I think yesterday she was like,
add to my list.
The father just hung himself. I'm like,
dear God.
She's like, and it's not even the 15th day of Christmas yet.
So cheerful. Really makes
such a festive story.
It really gets you in the spirit.
Is this by Per Jacobson?
Yes.
Okay, then here it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll have to add that to my list.
She, my friend Jessica was reading it, and then my sister saw it. She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get that." So that's her little advent for the year.
That's awesome. I think it's a cool idea.
Yeah, it is a good idea.
I think it's about some family or something who gets stuck somewhere for the holidays or something, and then every day you just read a chapter of their tragic holiday story.
That's fucking cool.
Kind of smart.
Follow the law.
I love books that do like extra things like that though. So that's cool. Like I like books that have like extra layers of stuff thrown in. I don't know why. I just do.
It's interactive.
Yeah, it's interactive. It's like back to our Choose Your Own Adventure days.
Yeah. Like Eleanor Canton wrote this book called The Luminaries that I read a long time ago, and it's based off the lunar cycle. So I did not read this with the lunar cycle, but if I ever reread it, I'm going to do this. So you start when the moon is full. And you read, and every chapter gets narrower and narrower and narrower, and it's supposed to line up perfectly with the phases of the moon. So you should be done with the book when you have a new moon, which is a no moon.
Interesting.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And I was like, this is dope. And it's like a whodunit thriller, clue-based thing. It's pretty fucking cool. Really enjoyed it. And she has another book I just bought. It was in my haul. I don't know if there's anything to go on without about it, but we're gonna try. We're gonna find out because I want to read it.
Oh,
we lost.
I'm here. Don't worry.
Oh.
It's like
I just got to get really close to my.
Oh, you don't want us to see
it for a second. And I don't want you to stare at my forehead.
How do you get that to pop up? I don't know how you get that little hiding thing to pop up.
What hiding thing?
Her little screensaver guy.
I turn off my camera.
Before you come onto the thing, you can set your icon as a photo.
Oh, the picture.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I didn't know that's how you do it. So when is that the stop cam button down at the bottom?
Oh, you don't even know how to do that?
No.
What?
That's why you always see me during sprints because I don't know how to turn the camera off.
You just hit stop camera. Try it.
Do you turn your mic off, Jackie?
Yeah, I know that because Jen had to tell me to do it because I was talking.
It's
somebody said, we can hear your conversation, Jackie.
It's the little icon right next to the microphone that you turn off.
Okay, I didn't know that's what that was. I thought that was like a stop filming thing.
So you just turn that off and you disappear.
You didn't ever wonder how we disappear?
No, I just thought it was
magic.
Oh my God.
You should have told her because she's like always reliable to be there so we can disappear.
Wow.
If you're gonna laugh at me too, you can go to your room.
Wow.
It's just like Jackie didn't know that you could have unlimited books on her Kindle. She could only have 20 books on her Kindle.
Technically you can if it's Kindle Unlimited.
Unlimited, but when you go to for your Kindle day, you can get them all.
Didn't know that either. Okay.
I know.
You just thought that Kindle was available for Kindle Unlimited books?
That's what I thought it was for. And I thought that you had to like buy a package to get more books to hold on to it.
Oh, Jackie.
This is for you, and this is for you.
Jackie's learning new things tonight.
You learn something new every day.
Hey, I read a YA this year. I read a middle grade. I learned how to use StreamYard. I learned how to use Kindle Unlimited.
You should make a video about everything you learned in 2024.
I should. Here's the tips and tricks I learned from booktubers.
And everybody be like, duh, Jackie, like, really?
Yeah, be like, how did you not know that?
Be like, her coven members never clued her into this until the last month of the year.
I just assumed you knew that.
I just thought you liked people watching you read.
No! That's why I made my family leave I literally would make my family leave the fucking room and turn myself in such different ways so nobody could be seen. You could have been after the entire time.
This is a game changer for you.
Yeah, you just turn your camera. Why didn't you ever ask us that before?
I didn't think about it at the time. Until like literally today because I actually had stuff to do and I'm like, I'm just gonna walk off camera. So there's literally me off camera during these 2 sprints today, and you're just looking at the picture of my kid in the light.
Nope, you just turn your camera off.
I can't believe you haven't.
I even have this little slider on my web that I could slide.
Yes,
I don't have that on my thing.
So even if I don't turn my camera off, I can do that too.
So people can't hack into your webcam.
Yeah.
I don't leave my laptop open, so I keep it closed.
I have to leave mine open now because I have it taped because of
but that was a nice little new feature on this cheap HP.
Yeah, look at that.
Laptop. It even has this like, it's got a stylus to it.
Ooh, fancy.
I don't ever
Mine
use
does not
this
have a
thing.
stylus,
So, like I
but
can
it's
touch
touchscreen, but I
stuff
don't have a
with
stylus.
my stylus,
Are
but I
you
never
supposed to
use
be able to
this.
draw on it or something.
I don't. I guess you could.
Yeah.
But I never use it. It just stays there because it's touch
I don't
screen. So
I don't have a stylus.
use my finger.
You don't have a stylus?
No, but mine's a touchscreen.
Yeah.
Mine is not.
That and I can like flip it so like my keyboard can go backwards.
Yeah, my old laptop is like
I can fold mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that makes me think I should probably have a stylus, but I don't. And if I do, I don't know where it's at.
You could buy one.
Yeah, I told my husband I want a stylus for Christmas and an actual like wireless mouse because doing my Cricut on this with the little mouse pad is incredibly difficult.
Oh,
That's annoying.
I have my mouse beside me. I can't stand the pad.
Yeah.
I used to have a wireless mouse, but now I rarely use my computer, so now I just
do you edit on your phone, Becky?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're one of those.
I edit
on my phone.
I don't know how you people do it.
Right here. That's what I'm doing right now.
Because I can hold it this close to my face.
Maybe I need to learn because obviously my laptop's on the way out.
And
I would not recommend the stuff I use because it's like it does a lot of stuff, but I don't know how to fucking use it. I use generic stuff. That's why I don't edit a lot of my videos because I don't know how to do it. And I don't want to sit there and try to learn.
What a silly question for Jackie. You don't edit your videos.
I use KindMaster, so I like it. I tried to use like what's that one that starts with a C that everybody likes, CapCut. I tried to use that and I did not like the interface on it. It's like the only thing I pay for my YouTube is my editing thing. I pay $10 a month for
Pro. That's what I use.
I use Wondershare and I was lucky that it was a one-time payment. Now they do monthly, but you're like grandfathered in, so it was just a one-time payment for me, which is nice.
Yeah, this one used to be like $5 a month, and then they upped it to $10. And so I was looking for other things to do it, and I was like, man, I do not like any of these interfaces. I wish they had better music because I would love to put music in my videos, like actual people. Like, and I know you can use
YouTube has like stuff,
to do that, but mine has pretty much just like instrumental stuff and some random ass music. So. But it gets the job done.
You can take music off YouTube that people allow you to, and then you just have to put in your description that you got the music from this person.
Yeah, but then I'd have to search YouTube for it, and it's just like, it's too much hassle. Too much hassle. I'll just use my crappy music that I use, you know?
Yeah. Editing's annoying enough as it is.
It is.
I've been thinking for a hot minute to like get like an intro thing, like a little intro like thing after my take a drink, blah blah, have a seat, take a drink, like a like montage thing.
Yeah.
Getting one made, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, I don't want to do that because I kind of like the fact that I just go right into it.
Yeah, I hate intros.
I used to have them and I got rid of mine.
Because I skip through them whenever I watch people's intros. Like, unless there's something that's super speedy.
I don't notice a lot of people do them anymore, really.
Like, I just click through it. Like, people's intros who don't just, like, last a second, I skip through. Because I'm like, I know who I'm watching. I don't need you to tell me who I'm watching and what time, what days you post. Like, I'm going to watch your videos no matter when you post. So, I don't need to know that. I'm sure.
You're just loyal that way, Becky.
Yeah.
I loved, Becky, when you did that video where you nominated like YouTubers and stuff for specific things. You gave me the best intro because I don't technically have one.
You do. You do your whole...
I do. It's like, it's part of the videos. You can't really skip it.
That's your intro.
Yep.
It's like me with my, hi, this is Bex Reads. Thanks for stopping by. I would like to switch that up, but I don't know what else to say other than, hi, thanks for stopping by. This is
Becky feels like a habit now.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, I actually have people like coming, like not coming up to me, but they'll tell me, they're like,
oh, you're publisher that famous, Jackie?
No one's ever recognized.
Oh my God, you're that booktuber who doesn't do editing?
Reads?
Yeah, no, I've never been noticed.
No, never. Could you imagine?
Ever. But I have people like comment, they're like, oh, I actually like sit down on the floor and watch your video.
That's cute.
Like they'll make a point to sit down on the floor and grab a drink and watch my videos.
I don't do that.
Awesome. I can say I can't say I do that for you, Jackie.
I pretty much lay on actually when I watch Jackie's videos, I'm in bed. Because she uploads at like 11 o'clock at night. Like, yeah, it's Jackie.
There we go.
I'll lay in the dark and watch Jackie.
Fall asleep, Jackie.
One of my favorite comments was on my rant video. One of my friends messaged me. They're like, I get to fall asleep to you bitching. This is fantastic. I was like, you're welcome. Yep.
Should we do another reading sprint?
Sure.
Good to me.
6:15? Yeah, I could do another one.
I'm gonna make my camera disappear, but I don't have a picture, so
I don't either.
It'll just show a circle with the
just like this, see?
Yeah.
Person. I really need to change mine. Mine's an old picture.
I was gonna say, I feel like that's an older picture.
Yeah. It's like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I gotta remember
a lot since then, Becky.
Huh?
I said, yeah, you've aged a lot since then.
I know.
Just kidding.
It's been like 2 years, Kristen. You guys are stressing me out. Can you tell?
Yeah, it's all because of the book coven.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm turning into the old crone here.
The actual witch is coming out.
It is. Let's see how long we're going to sprint for today. Or right now. 37 minutes.
How do you choose? You just...
Huh? I just went to my settings and I just closed my eyes and clicked up a couple times and that's what I landed in.
Love it.
So. All right. Let's start.
It worked.
Now does Jackie know how to come back? There we go.
I was to the good part, fuckers.
Well, I wasn't sure. We don't know what you do and do not know now.
It is a one-bed trope in a fucking castle.
Oh.
In a castle with time
I'm
travel.
almost done. I had 16 minutes left in this audiobook. I'm gonna have to do one more sprint so I can end it.
And demonstration. So far, this has been the longest to get to it, but I think it's going to be the hottest.
Nice.
Castles every fucking time with a canopy bed and curtains.
Some candlelight.
Bitch, please sign me the fuck up. Come the fuck on.
That's funny.
Oh, what are you reading, Kristen?
I told you already. You don't pay attention to me,
Kristen.
No.
It takes me a couple times.
This like, I'll be gone for Christmas. It's like the holiday.
Oh, okay.
Remember? I told you already.
I have never seen, I meant to tell you that I've never seen that Christmas movie.
You never seen what?
The Holiday.
You've never seen the holiday movie?
No.
You live under a rock?
No, I just never watched it.
It doesn't feel like a you movie to me.
I feel like I've seen it once.
What? Who are you people?
Not a movie person.
I do like Kate. It's the one with Kate Winslet, Cameron Diaz, Jude Law, and Jack Black, right?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. I've seen clips of it, but I've never actually seen it.
You should watch it.
Maybe.
I think it holds up. Your daughter could like it too.
Yeah, I don't think I remember it quite.
It's Jude Law at his peak.
I read that, Hannah. I read that last year. I didn't like that one as much as I liked the Beastly and Beauty. The third one.
The titles of these things.
Beastly Beauty or something like that. I don't know. It's the one where she's like works in a bookstore.
I feel like you two have been sprinting all day.
Not all day. It's 2.
I've been doing book stuff all day. I woke up, watched like one episode while I was kind of waking up of some random thing. And then I took a shower, got my makeup on, filmed 2 videos, and then got on and did a sprint. And then I did some laundry, made dinner, which is macaroni and cheese because it's an easy night. And then got on another sprint and been reading.
Nice. Dedicated.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to get cute for these sprints today, but I washed my face and brushed my teeth and thought, yep, that's it right there.
As long as you brush your teeth, I'm good.
I'm like, why? You can't smell my breath.
I know, but it's just a thought.
It's like, that was as close as I was going to get. I was like, you know what? These people ought to know me by now.
I don't think people
I don't need to impress you people.
Yes, I deserve to be impressed.
Sorry. I'm so tired of putting makeup on my face. I've put makeup on every day.
You're filming all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Then or we go out somewhere, or people would come over to the house for something, and then they wouldn't show up, and I'd have a full face of makeup on, so I'd just be like, fine, let's film a video today.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't feel like getting dolled up for you people.
Nice, thanks.
No offense, but me and my glory. I don't like wearing makeup. I've
always liked makeup.
Sometimes it's fun. I like putting on colored eyeshadow and all that shit, but
Me too.
if I could do without it, I do. Like if my face is actually like blemish free, I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah, I thought in my 30s. I thought in my 30s I wouldn't have any of that anymore, but that's not true. It's a lie.
No, I still get acne occasionally, especially when it's that time of the month. So.
Me too. Yep.
I wear makeup pretty much every day.
Me too.
I mean,
It's just like habit at this point for me. It's like part of my routine.
Yeah, when I was younger, I definitely did the unnatural makeup where you like the full face and you had the really dramatic eyes and everything.
Like the big brows.
No, I don't think I ever had the big brows. I never really did eyebrows. I never really worried about that. But like I did like the matte makeup, and I didn't like my freckles. I try to hide them as much as possible. And as I've gotten older, I try to do more of a natural look. And this past year has been like the minimalist makeup I've worn like now I'll wear just tinted sunscreen moisturizer.
Yeah.
And then some liquid
Natural
blush.
beauty, Jackie.
My freckles come out. My husband loves my freckles. So
Yeah, I like freckles.
Freckles are cute. Everybody wants freckles.
People draw them on now.
Yeah, people get those like stamp things, the stamp freckles.
Yeah, they have cute little speckled freckles like my daughter has. They don't have full faces of it. It doesn't look like they got shit on through a screen, okay?
It's your natural beauty, Jackie.
Go away.
Shine through.
But makeup is like too expensive. Like the really good stuff is just so fucking expensive. So I just started buying shit.
They tell you that you should like get new eyeshadow like every 6 months or something.
Oh my god.
I've had the same eyeshadow palette since 2018 and it's still got colors in it. I clean it. I get out a little like antibacterial makeup wipe and I clean
That's more than
palette. I clean the little things. And it's only going on my eyes. It's not like anybody else is using it. So I'm like, I will use that thing until there's not any color left in those trays.
I change out my mascara. That's what I tend to do the most. And eyeliners, I tend to.
Oh, I go through eyeliners like crazy.
Yeah, but I use powder eyeliner now, and I don't do inner waterline. I just do a half line underneath and then a powder line on top. No fucking shit.
The pink tax.
Oh my god, it's so expensive.
I'm like,
that's one reason why I don't mind the metrosexual kind of hipster thing with the guys. Some of it's a little over the top, but like the guys who have all the hair products and take time with their hair and the clones. I'm like, you know what? No, I've been doing this shit for years. You should start spending some fucking money on this shit. God damn it.
Men should have a skincare routine, I believe.
Exactly. And a lot of the guys now, like a lot of the guys in her high school, you can tell that they do because they take better care of her hair than my own daughter does. I'm just like,
I could love that.
Damn. And my daughter's got some thick hair. She's got that natural curls, so she's still in the process. She's in the process of still figuring it out, really, is what it is. And so it's trial and error. But like you can tell the guys that like spend time in the mirror. And I'm like, you know what? I don't give a shit about that because I had to fucking do that shit. Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Feel insecure, man. Feel insecure.
Yeah.
Spend some cash.
I realize the older I get, the more willing I am to look ugly in public. And on camera, apparently.
You don't look ugly.
You do not.
Oh, I don't look my best. That's for damn sure.
You don't look
You look comfy.
I look like I rolled out of bed, which I did. I put on a shirt, and I'm still in my
pants on this morning.
Yep, I'm still wearing my pajamas from earlier.
They're festive, so it works.
They were. I was like, yeah, no. This is as good as I'm getting.
Where's Tilly at? Not Tilly. Titty.
She's laying right here.
Normally I see her more.
She's being very, there she is.
Oh, there she is. Hello.
She's laying out.
Is that your Kindle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Lizzie thinks your cat's cute.
Titty. You wake up, they want to see your face.
Is she on a Christmas present?
Titty.
It's her Kindle.
It's her Kindle?
Yeah.
Titty, wake up.
Titty is ignoring us. Titty,
wake up.
Wow.
Oh, she giving the look. Fuck, Mom.
She's gonna start cleaning herself.
I know. I disrupted her. Now she's gonna start licking herself, and I'm gonna have to kick her out of the room. She's been in this room with me since 2:00. I'm like,
cute. She loves it. I'm sure.
I don't know why she.
Both of mine are here too.
In here, she could be downstairs, but no. I haven't been able to read my Kindle because she's been laying on it. And ripped her.
That's the reason.
Yeah. I mean, I've listened to my audiobook.
Yeah.
15 more minutes. 15 more minutes.
Yeah, we'll have to do another sprint so you can finish it.
Yeah,
I have.
Oh, now you go be all cute. You're going to stretch out them back legs.
100 pages left.
She got a bath the other day. It was in one of my vlogs.
How come? Was she dirty?
But she like that.
She gets a bath like twice a year.
Usually right hair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like around Christmas time and then like in the summer she'll get a bath. Because she'll start licking herself like freaking crazy. And I'm like, oh my God, it's time for her bath. So she gets a bath. I don't know. She handles it fairly well. It's the drying that she doesn't like.
Yeah.
And it takes.
We had the black and whites growing up. They got bathed once a month.
Well, she doesn't need it that much. She doesn't go outside or anything, so her fur starts to feel gross.
Yeah, because she got longer hair.
Yeah.
Mine are shorter hair. They're self-cleaning cats.
Yeah.
Unless there's an emergency of some kind.
I think that's why she's so annoying when she licks herself, because she's so loud. Like, we went to our friend's house, and our friend was like, "Can you hear my cat licking itself?" I'm like, "No, it's a short hair."
Yeah.
Whereas Titty's like,
what a hater.
I'm like, "God, you're so annoying."
I just love that you have to bring that cat to the vet, and the vet has to say Titty.
Yeah, she goes to the vet to get her nails clipped, though. Yep.
Oh, that's perfect
It's so
vibe.
cute. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
That's the perfect
I feel
vibe.
like I need to have an evergreen
Oh, yeah, duh.
going on right now. Like, they just went down and cut down a Yule, which is not a tree, it's a log.
It's a log.
Yeah. So they're not actually celebrating Christmas. This is Yule. So
that's what they call it in this world.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what it was before Christmas. Well, some people still celebrate Yule.
Do they?
Yeah. I'm sure there are. There's got to be people who still celebrate Yule.
Yule.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I didn't read the back of this book, or I would have said there's something about time travel. It's on the back. Time travel.
You like the time travel?
So far it's okay. It'll be interesting to figure out what they do. Because they travel back like 70 years. So they're traveling back to the grandparents' wedding. And the wedding has been called off. So if they don't get married, these guys never exist because the dad is never born.
Oh, interesting. So we're getting complicated here.
Yeah. And right now, Bowen's magic is not working. We don't know if it's because of the result of the time travel. It's because of the fact he technically doesn't exist.
Interesting. I struggle with time travel sometimes.
Yeah.
I'd love to know what you do to celebrate Yule. Like, what are the traditions?
You light a Yule log.
I don't know. I don't know anybody that does.
It's a lot of nature stuff, I'm assuming.
Actually, we should do that. We should turn the fireplace.
I think Hannah celebrates winter solstice Yule too.
I'm gonna turn my
Laura?
I don't know. That's a good question. Laura,
where are you, Laura?
Where are you?
Ah,
that's a good question.
Yeah, we're gonna turn my Christmas lights on.
You don't have any ornaments on it, Jackie?
No, we got a new tree, and I usually decorate with flowers. And then I went to the store, and I couldn't find any ornaments that I like or any flowers that I liked. But I found ornaments that I liked. Glass ones, I just couldn't afford them. So
they'll go on sale.
Yeah, we're just gonna get them for after Christmas. Right now, it's just plain. It's fine. I'm actually really okay with it. It's just
I like
easy
it.
to get down.
It looks natural.
Yeah, and then we're gonna.
Hi, Titty. Oh, it's cute with the fireplace.
Yep. Are you gonna roll over and show her how cute you are?
How cute are you, Titty?
See?
I'm so cute.
Yeah, that looks nice. So much going on. You're both like showing off things. I don't know where to look. You should film there.
Yeah, I could. I could do that for some Christmas videos.
Yeah. I like it.
As my hair gets stuck in the fucking tree.
The tree looks huge with you sitting in front of it. Like
yeah, I know.
All of my ornaments are from when my mom gave it to me. She used to give us an ornament every year, so.
Winter hike.
There. Cute.
Cute. A Yule ball, ornaments with different herbs and dried flowers. I'm gonna have to Google that. That sounds cool.
Mm-hmm.
A winter hike. It's a bit much for me. It's too cold where I am.
My collection of reindeers.
I already showed them.
You can see my little collection of reindeers right there.
Hey, I have a collection of reindeer too.
Yeah, I like reindeer.
I have them all over my house. So
you're more reindeer than Santa?
I don't have any Santas.
You do it, yeah.
I do with the reindeer because this is my new one. This is my mom got me this last year for Christmas.
Nice.
I got a reindeer.
Glittery.
Yeah. And it had a squirrel on its back.
Did it actually?
Yep. I bought it last year, and so this year when I took it out of the thing, I saw that squirrel on its back. I took a hammer and popped that little fucker right off.
You did not.
Yes, I did.
No.
You should have filmed that.
And then I hot glued a Christmas tree to its back. I'm like, you ain't coming in my house.
Oh my god.
We don't mess with
I
squirrels.
can't handle this squirrel hair. This squirrel hate.
And then I have deer sheds.
Real ones, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, these were our cousin Dean from his property. He had 2 of them, and this one still got some hair on it. Nice.
Lovely.
Oops. Yeah, we've had these a hot minute, but yeah, I have one on either side of our couch. I wanted to actually do deer sheds in the tree.
That'd be kind of cool.
But yeah, I don't have enough of them. So, and the ones I found are like fake plastically looking, like they look fake. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I'd rather have like real
When
ones.
you have the
Maybe
real
I'll
ones.
see if I can find some real deer antler ornaments and then add them with some glass, mercury glass.
Oh my God.
Look really
Are
pretty.
you okay? Did you have a sneeze? Don't do that. You scared me. Jesus.
Nice little Christmas backdrop.
Yeah, I like it. You should film there.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do a Christmas video over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, read your
Christmas
Christmas nut in front of your
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
tree. You can be
Mary the Krampus
twinsies.
just sit in front of the fireplace.
Yeah.
Mhm. You can be twinsies.
I'll mean a night where Lauren is working. Oh, what? Wait, Lauren isn't working. Tomorrow night's his last night until after fucking Christmas.
Wow, that's long.
Yeah, he scored that. I don't fucking know how, but he sure shit did. I was like, you motherfucker.
You sound bitter about this.
I am. It ruined my whole thing because now I have to wrap his presents tonight and tomorrow because other than that, he'll be home. And I'll be like, dude, the only benefit is now I can be like, hey, you need to take Elizabeth so I can go wrap her shit. Get her out of the house.
Who
Go have a
wrapped your
father-daughter date
gift,
night, go see a movie.
Jackie?
I do love you, but I need to wrap your fucking shit, dude.
There's this thing called sleeping.
Yeah, I
mean,
go to bed before you do. I went to bed.
Don't
at
you have
9
a door that shuts, Jackie?
I don't want her invading my space.
No, but don't you have a door that shuts like your bedroom? Just go
I
in your
don't wrap my
bedroom.
bedroom. I wrap on the living room so I can watch Harry Potter.
Oh my God, Jackie, you're
It's
so
so particular.
Take your
I have-
laptop into your bedroom and watch Harry Potter on your laptop while you're filming.
No, that's not fun. It
Or
ruins my
or
tradition.
tell her go to your room.
And do not leave
and
your
Don't
room.
come
You're
out
grounded.
until I tell you to.
You just have bad brain.
Teenagers like to be in their bedroom. Just go in there.
Or isn't she still in school?
Yeah, but I work
Oh,
during the day.
Jackie has a job.
I have a full-time job, Becky.
Jesus.
Come on, Becky.
Take a day off. Don't you have PTO?
Not that I'm available because my coworker's taking off the whole week of Christmas.
Jesus Christ. God.
Yep. But she's got a little boy that they don't have childcare, so that's why.
That sounds like
Yeah, she's got a 5-year-old. So my kid can only stay home by herself.
Yeah, she's self-sufficient.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know either.
You could make it real easy on yourself if you just took your laptop into your bedroom and watched your Harry Potter on it.
I don't watch TV on my laptop. I literally use this for books. That's what I use it for.
Well, Jackie, find out a way to make it work. I don't know what to tell you, Jackie. I'm trying to give you suggestions here, but you're knocking them all down.
Yeah, I know.
Sounds like you just like to make.
I have a routine, okay? I have a whole wrapping card. It shit doesn't fit my room. Like, I need the space in the living room to do it.
It's all part of what makes her feel festive.
It does.
Okay.
Shut up. You like my tradition, too.
You said you didn't want to do it.
I was thinking about not doing it, but I still need to do the wrapping station. Not doing that one. It's the Harry Potter. Because I've seen Harry Potter enough that I'm just kind of like, I don't really...
Why don't you put all of her stuff in like Amazon boxes and then just wrap the Amazon boxes when she's home? So that
They're
way she
already
can-
in Amazon boxes, except they're not individually in boxes.
Okay, so put them in individual boxes. Do you not have enough boxes?
No.
Like you can wrap stuff in front of her if they're in a box and she doesn't know what's in it.
I don't trust her.
No,
What's she gonna do? Jump
I
you
don't
and
trust
you
her.
to the floor?
I don't trust
Rip
her.
it open?
No, I don't trust her. She's not supposed to be here to see the magic. It's part of the magic. She's supposed to be surprised when she sees everything. She can't see what the gifts look like.
She can't
Oh,
see
come
the
on, don't even give
box
me
that
that
it's
look.
in? A generic Amazon box?
No, like when it's all like wrapped and pretty, she doesn't get to see that. I don't put Christmas gifts out until after the 20th.
Yeah.
because my husband's birthday is the 20th, so the presents don't even go out until after that. So it doesn't feel like, I mean, he has to deal with the tree and decorations, but he doesn't actually see the presents until after his birthday.
So he still gets his day. So do you have to wrap his birthday presents too?
I do. Oh, I have one. But he only has the one. It was a pretty expensive one this year, so me and my daughter went in halvesies on it. So
Nice.
yeah, I just have to wrap it. But
Right,
birthday, I tend to do bags.
complicated.
Do you bake him a cake?
Usually, but this year he wanted an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
Oh,
Those
classic.
are
That's what I get too.
ice cream cake.
Yeah, so he's getting a ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
Nice.
And we're going to a place called Nancy's. It's a pizza place where they do deep dish pizzas. That's really similar to Chicago deep dish, and he really likes it. So we've gone there the last 2 years for his birthday. Actually,
That's easy.
yeah.
Mm.
It's not Elizabeth's favorite, but she
It's
likes
not
the
her
garlic
birthday,
bread.
is
They've
it?
got some stellar
Yeah,
garlic
it's not
bread there.
Elizabeth's birthday, so she has to suck it up.
Yeah, but he wanted to go there, and then we're coming back here to have the ice cream cake with his family.
Nice.
Yep.
My dad's birthday is Christmas Eve. It was always the worst.
My mom is December 23rd,
Yeah.
so I get it.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
I guess we got to make Christmas Eve about your birth.
Yep.
Maybe people shouldn't be getting frisky in March then.
I tell that to my Nona and Pompey.
If they don't want their kids to be born around, don't they think about their kids like that? Like,
And
damn,
apparently in
this is
Italy,
going to be really upsetting for my
It
child to have a birthday around Christmas. Let's
and
not
apparently
do
in
it this
Italy,
month.
if you're born on Christmas Day, Italians think you're a werewolf. Don't know where that came from, but that was a fear that my Nono had. They were so glad he was born on the 24th, because if you're born on the 25th, you're a werewolf, according to Italians.
I just read a book. I just read
I am
that
totally gonna ask
Nutcracker
Grandma
book.
Weemoff that because her dad is straight from Italy,
Italy?
Capilupo. Yeah.
Yeah, my grandparents came to Italy with my uncle, so like not that.
I'm gonna have
long
to ask
ago.
that. Be like, have you heard
Yeah,
this
they were
tradition?
very.
'Cause I haven't.
I just read that Nutcracker Italian that it was like twins, and it was like, oh, twins born on Christmas Eve are magical or some shit.
Yeah, you'll have to ask. That was like a big fear, so they were very happy.
I mean, like,
Let me just research on that one. I've never heard
well,
that.
then don't get frisky in March, and your children won't be werewolves come December.
And he's the
You wanna know
youngest.
what's funny?
He's the youngest, so his brothers were furious because like Christmas was ruined.
My boss, his birthday is today. His brother-in-law's birthday was yesterday. His sister's birthday was the day before that, and his eldest brother's was the day before that.
Parents really.
And they're a
had
big
lot
Irish
on you.
Catholic family, so we all know what they were doing on St. fucking Patrick's Day.
I was gonna say, okay, why March? Like that seems so random.
St. Patrick's Day.
Patrick's Day, the Irish.
Yeah.
Mhm.
My mom is the middle of 7, and she was born December 23rd. My dad is the middle of 3. He was December 3rd. Lauren is the middle on his dad, oldest on his mom's. He was born December 20th. Irish Catholic Kennedy's, like, let's just be honest.
Having a
about
lot
that.
of drinks on St. Patty's Day. It's
Oh,
all
fuck
that green beer.
yeah.
It's all that green beer.
Yeah. I give Jennifer shit about that all the fucking time. And then so my husband's the 20th, my mom's 23rd, my dad's the 3rd. My sister is November 19th. My nephew, her son, is 2 days before that because she couldn't have a child after she turned 35. So she popped him out before she turned 35. 2 days before she turned 35. Popped him out.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then my brother-in-law's
Well,
is
technically,
October.
she was already 35. She was just celebrating the end of it.
Shut up. I
Oh
don't
my
need
goodness.
reminders.
You should tell her that. Really piss
She's
her
been
off.
on the year. Earth
You just
for
pissed
35
me
years.
off, okay?
You mean like, technically, you're just celebrating the end of that 35th year. You were.
But we don't
already
like to think about it
35.
that way because it feels like you're aging yourself, please.
Yes. We don't need
I
to
think
do that.
about it that way because I'm celebrating the end of a level of life.
Nope.
Like, woohoo! I
Okay.
passed that level.
Nope.
When's your
I
birthday,
kind of want
Becky?
to regress. Can I regress back in levels?
My birthday is July 6th.
Okay, I thought it was the summer.
May 15th.
All of my siblings are September, October, and 1st of November or 2nd of November. Here I am in July.
July. I'm June 1st, so I feel like we're May, June, July.
Like,
I don't know when Laura's is. I feel like I
don't
did, but I forget.
I don't think
I
it's
don't know
April.
when
Let's put it that way.
Laura's is. Wait, her birthday's in October.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, I knew that. It just happened.
Mhm.
No, I'm the only one that's in May. So
Mhm.
Are you a Taurus?
yeah.
I feel that. I get that energy from you.
And I'm a redhead, and I'm
Yeah.
left-handed.
Yeah, I get that vibe.
Wow, Jackie, you
I
really
get it
would have
all.
been burnt at the stake.
Oh yeah, I
You're in the
would've
right
been
book
first
club.
one-
Left-handed,
Sarah-
red-headed,
Sarah Osgood and
freckles.
Sarah Osborne. Like fuck that. Mm-mm.
Jackie
I
really
would have
would have
beat
been a
them
wimp.
to the punch. Like Tituba wouldn't have stood a chance against my ass.
Mhm.
Nope.
Like, look at this woman with her freckles in her left hand. Devil.
And I have a really weird birthmark.
Do you?
Oh,
Where is
yeah.
it?
It's a third nipple.
Is it actually?
Yeah,
Don't show us, Jackie.
I'm not.
We don't need to see that.
I'm not. So yeah, I legit would have been burnt at the fucking
100%.
100% because where it's placed is it's a very awkward place. So it's right here. It's
How
right
weird.
underneath.
See,
Yeah.
you learn something new every day.
Mm-hmm.
Learn something new.
I don't know that I
My
have
husband,
a birthmark.
when he saw it the first time, he's like, "You have." I was so self-conscious of it. He's like, "This is the coolest thing ever. This is like aliens." I was like, "Oh my god, you gotta fucking." That's how I knew he was the one because he didn't give a shit. He was just like all about it. Every
This is like
weird birth I've
alien.
ever had, he loves. So,
Is Elizabeth there hearing this?
oh yeah, she already knew all that story though.
You're gonna scar
already-
her for life.
Please,
She's heard worse.
I don't know that I
I've raised
have
her.
a
She,
birthmark, to be honest.
huh?
I don't know that I have a birthmark, to be honest. Not one
She
that
knows.
I've
She knew I
seen.
had a birthmark. She's never seen it, but she knows I have one.
She's never seen it.
Mhm.
I mean,
Like,
I don't
does
Everyone's
it
got a
make-
birthmark.
Does it
I was
make
gonna
you
say unless it's
cover it?
under my hair, but I've shaved my head and nobody's ever said
A lot of
it.
people have like strawberry marks that they've grown out of.
Yeah,
Oh,
like a lot of babies are born with those on their face and stuff.
no,
Mhm.
never had it.
And I can also roll my tongue.
Well, I can
I
do
can do
that too.
I can do that.
I can also flip my tongue completely over.
My cats are
I
fighting.
cannot do that.
I used to be able to do that clover
Oh,
thing.
I
I don't know if I can anymore.
The clover. My mom can do that.
Well, I can't do that.
I'm gonna try on camera.
But like flipping my tongue, that wasn't something I was born with. I like
Trained
trained
yourself.
myself to do that. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm actually doing it or not. I can't tell. Yeah, no, I'm weird.
Yep.
And I can't
Well-
see for shit.
We knew that.
Well, I can't see for shit either, Jackie.
Oh, so there was this girl at my daughter's bowling meet this past week. She's like, "I really like your glasses." I was like, "Thanks. You know, I like yours too." And she was a younger girl. She's like, "They're really cute." I'm like, "Yeah, I like to wear really cute frames." And she's like, "I don't." She's like, "I want to get contacts, but I'm afraid to stick things in my eye." I'm like, I don't wear contacts either because I don't want to stick things in my eyes. But I just decided to be a smartass that day. I don't know why. I made her feel better, but I was like, yeah, I don't believe in contacts. I believe that everyone should know that I have to pay to use one of my five senses naturally. So don't be a dick to me. I have to pay to see while you see for free. Thanks.
Mhm. Well, I mean, people with
And she
contacts
got so-
also have to pay for it.
But she wants
Huh?
people to know that
No.
she's doing
Yeah,
You
it.
people
want-
have to know.
You want an obvious.
Yeah,
No,
people have to
that's
know.
fine.
Like, I'm paying so I can see you. So don't be an asshole to me because I'll just take these off and
Okay,
then
so-
you're just a blur.
You look
And I
weird
don't-
without them. Put those back on.
Huh?
I said,
Yeah.
put those back on. You look odd without them. I'm so
I
used
look
to
odd
them.
without them.
I'm like, who is that?
I do.
That's
I
so
look.
funny.
I
It's
don't
when
look-
Jackie takes her glasses off.
you're like a new
Yeah.
person.
I am a completely different person. I don't look like myself without my
No,
glasses.
you don't. It's weird how you just get used to people with glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just
I mean,
part
I
of
feel
you.
like I look pretty much the same.
Yeah, it's
See,
not as
glasses. People with glasses though. We feel that it's when people that don't normally wear glasses or when not.
But I also feel like it's because I wear wireless.
Yeah, yours aren't
Yeah.
as obvious.
And so it's
Yeah.
not a big enough difference.
Jackie's are more like a statement.
Yeah.
Well, when I had my multiple frames, like I had a pair of red and blue frames, I would switch them out, and people were like, "Something looks different about you."
Yeah,
And I'm like, I had different frames on.
Set of frames, Richie Rich.
No. When I had multiple set of frames, they were on sale. Like they were a buy one get two free kind of deal, and all you had to do was pay for the prescription lenses, and that was the best deal ever. But then I got these guys, and I never went back and got another set of frames. But since I wear glasses every single day,
in a giveaway.
In that Glasses USA.
Yo,
I mean, I thought about going
like
online
4
to
years
those-
ago.
Yeah, I've been thinking about going online to those like eyeglass places and getting multiple frames. But then when my prescription changes, I can't change them all the time.
Yeah.
So change
Does
them
your
all.
I
thing
don't
change
go to
a
the
lot?
eye doctor enough to
Yeah.
get my prescription changed. Well, I went in earlier this year because I was like, oh, maybe it's been like 4 years since I've had my eyes checked. And my prescription hardly changed at all.
Oh, that's good.
My
So-
prescription changes every time. Not significant, but it's changed enough that if I take these off and put my sunglasses, which are in my old prescription, if I put them on, I will experience like a minor
Nice.
headache for about 20 minutes. And then it goes away once my eyes
That's
adjust
fine.
to it. But they have to adjust.
I don't need glasses.
Aren't you lucky?
Cool. You don't have to pay to see you want to use your 5 fucking
Aren't
senses.
you?
And
Congratulations.
I'm also Canadian, so I don't pay for that anyways.
Aren't
And
you lucky?
and my neighbor's an eye doctor, so he just do.
Wow, lucky you.
But I don't.
My
have
neighbor's
any.
creepy.
I went into the eye
Your
doctor.
neighbor's creepy. Mine's
My
not.
insurance didn't cover my eye exam, so I had to pay $160
Really?
just to have an eye exam because my insurance didn't pay for it.
Wow.
That sucks.
So, and I did all that just for them to tell me, oh, your prescription hardly changed. Like, we can't really do anything more to improve what you've already got.
Like your insurance wouldn't like. I don't
No.
get glasses, but I know like my friends, their insurance pays for a pair of glasses.
No, because I got the
My-
poor people insurance, and so that doesn't.
I think theirs is through work. They're teachers, most of them. Everybody I know is a teacher.
My insurance pays for
Well, I
one
think if I
frame.
went to a place
Yeah.
that took my insurance, but finding a place that takes my insurance is a hassle in it of
I
itself.
always hear that about the States.
So
You have to be a network or whatever.
you have, especially
And
with
then
my
they
insurance,
change
you have to
networks all the
find
fucking time.
the ones that take the poor people insurance. And most of them, it's like the shitty places take
I
it.
know you want like you want to go to a decent doctor.
Mhm.
Well, if I'm going somewhere and it's right there, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go right. Like I go to Lens Crafters because it's right there.
It's right there. My neighbor's across the street, so I just
So I'm just like, whatever. I'll
I
pay
actually go to his office, but he doesn't charge me.
I need to get new
Um,
frames because these ones are like the lenses are like wearing out almost. Like they have
This
this.
neighbor's creepy, and this neighbor's a hoarder.
I
hoarder?
thought you were gonna say it was a whore.
My actual next door neighbor, I don't know the last time she's been in that house. The house is falling apart. There's like a sinkhole in the driveway. But
Do you see her? Is she alive?
her mom passed away, and I think she moved into that house. And my other neighbors, because this neighborhood is very like connected, so like you notice when people aren't there. And they called the cops, and the cops like looked in the window, and I think they tracked her down. But she had like bottles of whiskey everywhere, so like it's just not a good situation.
Mhm.
But I think
Connected.
the police know that she's fine because we were worried. But now the house is just abandoned. The city was there the other day.
I know my neighbors in that direction. Other than that, I don't know any of my neighbors.
I know
There's a
them all.
cornfield behind me.
I live on a cul-de-sac, so I know them all.
The UPS guy delivered something to me. He's like, are you friends with your neighbors over here? I'm like, no. He's like, oh, well, I left some packages and I didn't want them to get stolen. I'm like, just give them to me and I'll make sure they get them.
Stolen. Yours now.
Yeah, no. I wrote them a little note and taped it to their door. Like, I got your packages. Come get them.
I was like, okay, I gotta know my neighbors so that when I go out of town, they can take care of my cats.
Uh-huh.
But now I have to take care of their cats, so.
There you go.
There you go.
My landlord does that.
Oh, that's nice.
It's his house, so
But he'll take care of your cat.
he likes me. Well, I took care of his dog for a long time, so.
Oh, yeah.
My landlord doesn't let us have pets.
No?
You rent your house, Jackie?
Mhm.
I thought you owned your house.
Oh God, no! I wish I did. I wish.
How long have you been in that house?
Lauren and I have been together since 2016. So going on 9 years in May. So we'll live here 8 years in March.
Wow. You're You're like an ideal tenant.
Never pay my rent late once.
Yeah, like you keep the place clean and you
Can't
don't.
promise about the other bills. No, our landlord's he's pretty good. Actually, I finally got enough guts enough to ask him to redo the back deck because some of the boards are old and they're starting to warp because of the weather and everything. And some of the front ones, he said we would take a look at it when the nicer weather hits. So I'm kind of hoping that he will. And he's pretty good. Like when something happens about getting it fixed very quickly. The only thing that really took a while was when we first moved in, our windows are the crank windows. So they crank open.
Yeah.
And I guess the previous people that lived here didn't care about opening the windows, but 3 of the cranks didn't work. And I'm like, I open my windows when it's nice out. So can you please fix these?
Yeah.
So, and it took him a while to get that. But then when he realized that I wasn't going to stop hounding him,
He knows you better get to it quick.
yeah. Our sliding door is kind of annoying. There's wallpaper. I can't paint anything. I really wish I'd be allowed to paint something because I would take the fucking wallpaper off.
Oh yeah.
I hate wallpaper. And he carpeted the master bathroom. Like the master
Bathroom?
Yeah,
I hate that when bathrooms have carpet.
That's not like old school, I feel like.
it is. It is. But
It's
the
so
fact
gross.
is, he didn't originally build the house with a master bathroom. It was a big walk-in closet. And then the people that lived here before me bitched and bitched and bitched. And they're the ones that got him to put the bathroom in. But because the carpet was closeted, the closet was carpeted,
He just
he
left
left
it.
it.
Mhm.
So he made a small walk-in closet off the bathroom, and now there's a bathroom. And then, because my master bedroom it was massive. It was the whole width of the house, and now it's partial. My master bedroom's huge. It's just there's not a lot of place to sit on the floor. So the way we have it set up.
Since I moved here, this house has gotten new decks, top deck, bottom deck.
Nice.
The stove has been replaced. What else? The siding got replaced.
You had to get rid of all the squirrels.
Uh-huh. Something else. Oh, the dryer got replaced. My landlord.
We had to buy our washer and dryer.
My landlord is probably like,
What's going on over there?
it's what is your problem? Ever since you moved in, shit's just been getting fixed. It's because I've been the one to find these people. I had to call the people to get them to come out and fix the deck. I had to like get people to come out and give estimates for everything.
How long have you been in that house?
Since 2019.
Yeah.
My sister's been living here since 15 or 16 years.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, no, that's not true. She hasn't been living here that whole time. But her boyfriend, who owns the place, has had it for like 15, 16 years. So we got a good deal. Our rent's pretty cheap.
Yeah, that's good. You just have to deal with the ice cream truck.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and occasionally people stealing our packages.
Yeah.
The only thing we really have to deal with noise-wise is we live right next door to the school. So we live in like a horseshoe type thing, and we're at the curve.
Yeah.
This row of houses, their backyard is the baseball diamond.
Oh, interesting.
For the high school. But it's really not that big of a deal because it's not usually that loud. But they used to set off the fireworks for Franklin there. And it was awesome because you could sit in my backyard and they shoot up right over the trees. So we had great seats for the fireworks. And then they moved them. But where they moved them now are down here, down this country road. And now you could sit in my front driveway and they shoot off right between 2 framed trees. So this year, me and Elizabeth are actually going to sit on the roof.
Oh, fun. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
We live like right next to a baseball field.
Mm-hmm.
And in the summer, every weekend they shoot off fireworks, so we could sit on our top deck and watch the fireworks. And when they go off, you've heard them in alive before.
What's with the Americans and the fireworks, man?
We gotta celebrate our
Somebody
independence.
was putting them off last night at like 3 in the freaking morning. Not even over here in the freaking neighborhood.
I just feel like you guys love your fireworks.
I'm like,
okay.
What are you celebrating on December 14th at 3 a.m.? Go to bed.
So my husband flat out said, he's like, we got married on Halloween. And he said, if we ever wanted to get married again, like do our vow renewal or something like that, he's like, and we didn't want to do it on Halloween, it was gonna be 4th of July that we did it because that's his next favorite holiday.
Really?
He loves the
'Cause
fireworks.
The fireworks and the barbecue.
Yep. And I'm like, I'm totally game with that. I'm okay. Like, I wasn't a big fan of 4th of July, like the celebrations and stuff like that, until I married him. And now he's never home on 4th of July because he has to work. But I get the fireworks. Like, I don't have to leave my house to go see fireworks.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So
When is Canada Day? I told you this earlier this year. Let's see if you guys remember. Here, it's a quiz.
Hold on.
It's very close to
damn,
yours.
I went black.
July,
Oh no.
July 1st.
It is July 1st.
Yes! I remembered.
Actually, is it July 1st? Yeah.
It is now because I got it right.
Boxing Day is December 26th.
It is.
I knew that
You're
one.
correct. You're correct.
Don't ask me when your Thanksgiving is. Sometime
Mostly
in
because I
October,
like to take
It
advantage
changes
of
it's
November. I don't know.
book outlet Boxing Day sale they have every year.
Yeah. And I think like everywhere. I think the UK does Boxing Day too and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not just Canadian.
So
I'm
is
gonna
your,
get some more drink.
is your
Be right back.
Canada Day? Is that when you didn't gain your independence from?
We did not gain our independence.
British.
from Britain. I'm not really sure. To be
Was
honest.
that like when
when they signed like the thing and it was like, okay,
made
this
it
is
a country?
Canada.
I don't know.
We're sort of independent from. I don't know that whole thing. I don't really know. We have a representative, a UK representative kind of person, but and the Queen. Well, it's not the Queen anymore. It recently changed. King Charles is on our change.
Yeah, you're just like you're the America that the British couldn't. You're the America that didn't kick the
No.
British out.
No,
You are. You're the Americas that are.
no,
still
we are not
independent.
associated with the Americans at all. We're very,
You are. You're North America.
but we're not America. It's like calling Mexico America.
It's Central America.
Isn't Mexico part of North America? Come here.
I didn't know that like over in like other countries, they don't count South America and North America as two separate countries. Some
They don't?
places, it's all one to them. Like how we think it's like 7 continents.
Yeah, I think I have
It
heard
is
that.
one.
Other
Six.
places think
They say it's 6.
they say it's 5.
5. Yeah, I've heard that.
So
I saw something online today about, and they were asking Americans like different countries, and they had Canada, and the person said it was Africa. I was like, no, I can't believe this has to be a skit.
what? They
There's no
thought
way you
what
would
was
think Canada
Africa?
is Africa.
They thought Canada was Africa?
Yeah. I'm like, this can't be real. This has to be a skit.
Yeah, that's got to be some stupid person trying to rage bait.
That's what I think. I'm like, I think they do this on purpose, just to
Mm.
make Canadians angry. Can't be real.
Yeah, that's what they do. They don't count. Some of them don't count Asia and Europe as separate countries.
They don't.
It's Eurasia. So it's
That's
like
just confusing.
that's
We
why
have to
there's
come up with
5.
a universal.
There's Africa, Eurasia, Australia,
My cat. my
America,
cat.
and Antarctica.
We have to come up with a universal idea.
Girl, we can't come up with universal anything.
I know. Nobody can
Yeah.
agree on that.
Like Jesus, could we
They
all
They
just
tried with the
agree?
euro, but Americans were like, "Fuck that."
And the freaking metric system.
Mm-hmm.
No, we can't do that either.
You guys just hold on to things.
Yeah.
Yep.
You always have to be different.
Yep.
Yep.
Got to be rebellious till the end.
And then because we're Canadian, we're always a mix of you guys and everybody else. So I know like feet for height, and like the weather we do Celsius, but when I'm doing something on the stove, it's in Fahrenheit, like something in the oven.
Oh, that's fucking confusing. That's
Yeah.
That's
So
dumb.
like for the oven, I'm doing like 350 or 2.
Is it because your oven was made in
Must be because
America?
it's made in it's American thing. So then you just learn that way. So everything's different. Everything's a mix up. We don't have.
No,
We're
don't
just
drive me crazy.
a hodgepodge of things, and then you're just used to it because that's just. But then I'm looking at recipes and they're American, and then some stuff's in grams, some stuff's in
Oh God, I would have to have so much help. if
ounces, and I'm like,
it
I
was
don't
in
know.
grams.
Right.
I have Paul Hollywood's bread book, and I
I have
love
that
it,
too.
but it's all in UK measurements. So
Yeah,
I'm
which
sitting here, I'm
works for me.
I'm like, son of a bitch, I don't know what this
It's
is.
like the
That's
converter.
why
I
you
have
get the
I have to
scale
convert
out and
everything
you
over.
measure it based on the scale.
I have a converter
know.
app on my phone because this is always a problem for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. And my parents, they grew up like with Fahrenheit, so they'll still think of the temperature in Fahrenheit sometimes. And when they said, I'm like, I don't know what that means. I guess it switched when they were still in school.
I don't know. Like I can sort of think of Celsius. Like if somebody says it's 30 degrees, I know that's hot.
That's hot, yeah.
And if they say it's like 10, I know that's somewhat cold.
And our zeros are the same. Freezing.
But if you ask me what's 70 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius,
I couldn't tell you either.
don't ask me.
Me neither.
That's when I ask my phone because I don't know.
Because like what temperature is it right now? 1 degree Celsius right now. Couldn't tell you.
I don't know.
We're gonna
Nope. Now apparently it's -6. Feels like -9. It's freezing.
I don't know. You want me to tell you what my temperature is
7
here?
degrees Fahrenheit is 21 degrees Celsius.
Okay, so like, yeah, 0 degrees Celsius is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay.
Yeah, apparently the formula is take the degree in Fahrenheit -32 and take that answer and multiply it by 5/9.
That's way too much math. But what?
That's what it says right
The
here.
5/9 throws me off.
I remember the -32, but I always thought it was like, and then +7 or something like that.
No,
But the 5/9, I ain't doing that
21.111.
shit.
this is why we have calculators.
It's
Yeah.
32 degrees here. Well, it feels like 32 degrees right
So
now
it's 0 degrees per Celsius.
because
Yeah,
it's
so it's
freezing.
Basically 32 -32, and then you have like a rough estimate of what it is.
And then you have 0.
Hold, please. I gotta let this cat out, screaming his head off.
Coffee or crumpet?
I did not know that formula
both of
at
them,
the
but
fuck hole. I looked that shit up. Did you know that formula, kiddo?
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Yeah.
See, I always have to come with.
Oh,
tea.
0
That's
degrees
how I
Celsius is
know.
32 degrees Fahrenheit.
Hmm?
I will never do that in my head.
No, and you probably don't have to very often.
No.
No.
Because we have Fahrenheit. We don't use Celsius.
Yeah.
But then I always do my oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know. It's weird.
But I know if somebody else says it's like 30, and I'm like, oh, that's cold. And they're like, no, that's hot. I'm like, oh, you're from a different country. Okay.
You're not American.
You're obviously not American. Sorry.
Yes.
No. So, all right, y'all want to do one more sprint?
Yeah, I want you to finish your
Sure.
book.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta set up my timer again and talk amongst yourselves for a minute.
Go
Y'all
lean a
can
little
actually
closer.
talk.
I wanna talk to
It's
your
gonna
book.
take me more than 2 seconds to do this. So, have a little conversation with
There,
yourselves.
we're closer.
How close can we get to the camera?
I don't want to know.
Oh my goodness.
Let's
We have to come up
see.
with
I'll close my eyes and do it down. Okay, I don't know what this is set at
which
either because
stocking
I'm
is
blind.
yours, Jackie?
What?
Which stocking is yours?
Oh, so this is the E. You can kind of see the gold E there.
Oh, yeah.
Orange is the green one, and then I have the other red one.
Nice.
All right, well,
Of course, you'd have a red one. Duh. What was I thinking?
Well, Lizzie's real name is Elizabeth.
Yeah.
And then it's got her zodiac thing. They didn't have a zodiac one for me, so I don't have one of those.
How rude.
I know.
Tauruses.
29 minutes.
yeah,
Perfect.
I closed my eyes and did that, and that's what it landed.
That's cool. I actually like the randomness of
Yeah,
this.
it's fun.
This would be a thing now.
Yeah, I'm doing it just for you, Jackie.
Thanks.
I tried to do. I wanted to do it like 20 something and then some odd seconds, but this timer only goes straight
All
minutes.
numbers. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Mm.
So I couldn't even have fun with it. Boo. Alrighty.
All right. See you in 29.
Okay.
Bye.
Yellow.
I finished.
Are you kidding me?
I finished it. Yay.
Yay.
Ew. I did not finish my book yet, but I plan on finishing it tonight.
I have not finished either, and will not be finishing tonight. Shouldn't you be wrapping gifts, Jackie?
I did not finish my book yet, but I plan on finishing it. That was a nice delay.
I forget to turn my volume down.
Oh,
I was watching a YouTube video.
it's pretty
Oh.
delayed at the.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
No,
delayed.
I'll please bring him inside the house because they're in the trunk of my car right now.
Good to know. I'll go steal them.
Yeah. My car's in my garage locked.
I'm also how many miles away?
Yeah.
Notice how I said miles because you're American. I don't use miles.
Yeah,
Oh, thanks.
I know.
you're so accommodating.
I am. We
You
use.
use kilometers, don't you?
Yeah, like the rest of the world. Yep.
Okay, so this is actually pretty cute. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This is probably the cutest of them all so far. Like this scene in the one bed was just fucking adorable. It was cute. I liked it. They're funny. This couple's funny, and like I don't know. I'm liking this one. I'm
Is
liking
that the
this one.
third book or the fourth?
Yeah.
Third?
Why'd I
third one.
disappear like that? I didn't mean to do that.
I don't know. I thought you were dealing with a cat or something.
Yeah.
No.
So the X-Hex wasn't really a big deal. I didn't really care about that one.
Yeah.
The Kiss Curse was really cute.
I read
This
that one.
Huh? You read the Kiss Curse?
Yeah, but I didn't read the first one.
Yeah. This one I really like. I'm having fun with it.
It's good to know.
It's very like it's hitting all of like the Christmas points and all like the cozy old-fashioned points in a really unique way. Like they have him dressed in like the sweater with the leather patches, and the girl's like, I just realized in her monologue, she's like, I just realized the sweater. Great, new kink unlocked. Awesome. That's what I needed from this guy. And I'm like, that's exactly what I would say. So
You said
Yeah,
you
I
wanted
like
to read cozy books. You were in the mood for cozier books.
yeah, I feel like I'm in the mood for cozy books. Like that's what I
Yeah.
feel like. So I'm a little worried about some of my other
Krampus?
ones. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be very cozy.
No.
No. I do have some other Christmas books though that I can read, but I do want to read that one because I like it. So
Yeah.
I like Krampus.
I realize I don't read a lot of Christmas books.
Just spicy ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's about it.
I always do. I don't know.
I've been doing that blurred cover challenge on Instagram.
Yeah.
They're
What is
all-
that?
They're all Christmas themed books.
Oh, are they?
I haven't read a single one of them.
Have you guessed them all?
Oh yeah, I'm able to guess the covers. But I'm like, I've never read this one. And I'm like 0 for 15.
Do you think you're winning or no?
Probably not, because you get points for guessing the cover and the author. You get points for sharing her posts to your stories. You get points if you share a link to a review that you've read the book.
Oh, but you haven't read the books.
And you get points if you share like a post that you've included that book in on your
Oh.
Instagram. I haven't read any of them. So I'm only getting points for guessing the title and the author and sharing. So I doubt I'm winning.
What do you win if you win?
I think she gives you a book off your wish list.
That's pretty cool.
It's just a fun thing to do.
Yeah. She's done it a few times, and I try a couple times. I think I gave up on one time because I wasn't guessing the covers correctly.
They're
So it's like, screw it. I'm out.
pretty blurred.
Mm-hmm. Most of them are like those cartoon cover romances, so that's really easy. You just find the list on Goodreads, and I just
Yeah,
scroll
you
through it till I find a cover that matches. I'm like,
The
nah.
Christmassy, yeah.
Sometimes I have to ask for assistance, and I'm like, hey, y'all recognize this cover? Because
Cheater, cheater.
I've been looking for ages, and I can't figure it out.
You haven't asked us. How rude.
No, I've
I'm not
asked
gonna know
other
any of
people.
them.
You don't have faith in us?
No, I just reach out to other people first.
Wow.
And
Wow.
it's like, if they didn't tell me, then I'd reach out. They always tell me, so I'm like, okay.
That's how important we are to Becky. Like, we're not a first thought, but you guys were a first thought for me for one of my new challenges for next year. I actually have a challenge that's designed around you guys.
It is. I'm like, this is the first time hearing about this.
Yeah.
Conversation.
When you see my videos, it'll explain it.
Interesting.
Okay.
That makes me nervous.
She asked me for video ideas, and I don't
I
recall
did.
giving her ideas for anything that revolved around us.
I came up with that on my own.
So she must have come up with it on her own.
Because I talk with you guys every single month, like twice a month. Honestly, I would like to do a third meeting where we're just kind of like, I don't know, bullshit, talk about what we're reading. It doesn't necessarily have to be a sprint or anything. But
you do all the time, Jackie.
I know, but like I would like to do a third time.
Jackie wants a third time where we just drink on camera and chat.
Maybe you need to host that then, Jackie.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, it's actually called the Coven Meeting.
Yeah, the Coven like organization, like kind of we're like keeping track of each other, and so you guys be like, hey, Jackie, you got a fucking video coming up, or this would be a set one every month. Like we know going in, like the set day of every month, we know what it is. It's our board meeting.
It's a board meeting.
It's our board meeting. Becky's like, no, I'm not cool with this at all.
What? No, yeah, I'm fine with it. I was giving the evil eye to the noisy people outside.
Oh, no. So. Laura can be our treasurer. I'll take the minutes.
Yeah.
Well, because Laura mentioned about next year possibly like getting together and like doing like a trip or something, which I think we should totally do. Yeah. Oh yeah. You probably
did she mention this to us?
Yeah. You weren't here. That was the one thing.
The one time. The one time I didn't.
You weren't there.
You weren't here. We actually like did some cute talking.
Yeah, we had talked about like maybe possibly meeting like a third time. Where it's not a super long one, like an hour meeting or something, where we just kind of like talk about like what's going on, like how we're feeling with the books, and like if like a panel, like if we're having trouble with ideas, kind of like what I did with you, Becky, like, hey, I have this idea, I need some help, kind of like bounce each other ideas off each other. And then Laura was like, we should do a trip, and I was like, that would be awesome towards like the end of the year or something like that, where we all get up and meet together, like we pick a location.
I'm all for meeting up, but other people got to plan that shit and just tell me where to show up.
That's how I am too.
Well, see, that's my thing is like, do we pick some place that's close to one of us so at least somebody knows what the fuck we can do around, or we pick a place that is completely unique to all four of us, like it's new to all four of us? I don't know, because all of you got like you and Laura on the East Coast, but
so is Kristen's
on the East Coast of Canada. And I'm in the Midwest. So I have no problem like meeting in between us, because then Chris has to come down and we're all traveling. So kind of like finding a middle point.
I have a passport, so I can come.
Yeah. And we also have to factor in she has a passport.
I do. So I can come.
Or we can all come up to her. I don't know who all has passports, but
I have a passport.
It's probably easier for me to come to you.
Probably.
Than to have everybody come to Canada.
I mean, I haven't been to Canada in a really long time.
I've never been to Canada
in the future.
I've never been to Canada. I wouldn't mind doing renting like a cabin for like a weekend, just have like a reading girls retreat type thing. Like, I think that'd be really fun.
The Muskokas are like an hour south of me, and it's like beautiful there. You just rent things, and you can also do those. We also have glamping.
Glamping?
Where it's
I know what glamping is, but what do you guys do?
It's like a big dome tent that it has plumbing in it.
Oh. Our glamping is trailers.
No.
And motorhomes.
We have those, but that's just camping. But there's glamping. It's like a big dome, and there's actually plumbing and everything. I'll send you pictures. It's not
that'd be cool.
I've seen that before. I think you said
that would be neat.
Yeah, I went to people get married there. I've been to weddings there and stuff. But
the amount of times I've tried to organize trips with people.
But I think our trip would just have to be chill. Like we don't have to be doing like a lot of sightseeing.
I'm like, oh, we should do this. And then other people are like, yeah, we should do this. I'm like, great. Does this work? And then people are like, oh, I can't afford it. I don't have the time off. I'm like, it's a year in advance. Plan accordingly.
Yeah. Like if we ended up doing that, like we'd all have to get, I mean, Becky, you have a passport because you just went to Egypt. I have a passport that just has to be renewed. I don't know about Laura passport wise, but I don't know how it is, like if we want to do that, or if it just be easier, Christian, you come down to us.
I'll come to you, and then another time we can do if we like each other in the future.
We'll do a Canadian trip.
We'll do a Canadian one. I'll come to you.
Like,
Chris be like, I don't want you.
I could even.
I don't like you.
Like there's some
Because
cabins.
it would actually be easy for me to get to Becky, and Becky and I can travel together.
Yeah. And then
'Cause I'm not that
find
far
somewhere
from
we
Becky.
can meet up in the middle. I was thinking like Gatlinburg. Like that would be it's not really a location.
Tennessee?
South for me, it's north for Laura, south for you guys.
Mhm.
But they have the cabins in the woods and in the mountains and everything. But there's stuff like that closer to you too, Becky, too, that we could do. And then it would be traveling
We
up.
have the Poconos. That's what's near me.
Yeah.
The Poconos.
But we could talk about something like that when Laura's here because I feel like Laura needs to be part of this conversation.
Yeah, she was down for it though.
Yeah, she was.
And
But I
even
think
said-
she's probably going to be the one that has the most struggle because of
she's got younger kids.
Yeah, my kid's older.
Yeah.
So you're like, bye, Lizzie, I'm out.
Yeah.
As long as we don't, depending on when we pick it, that's the only time frame. Like, but if it's like during the summer or something like that, it's probably not gonna be a problem. And I already told my husband that we were kind of talking about this, and he was completely game for it. He's like, yeah, as long as we can afford it and it's cool, and if it's just you, that's fine. And if I'm not required to go.
And it should be
Like-
it wouldn't be too crazy. Like if we're all splitting a place.
Yeah, it wouldn't be. And
For me, it would be the flight, but
yeah,
that's all right.
and depending if I have to fly out, but I don't think I probably have to. I could probably drive.
Yeah.
If we go somewhere in between us, so like obviously East Coast style. So
Becky and I would have to figure out a way.
because
Becky can't
I
drive.
am okay. The last time I was on the East Coast, I went to DC. We are 14, 16 hours from DC where I'm at.
Oh, really?
4.
Huh?
I'm like 4.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm max a solid day's drive away from the East Coast. So anywhere shorter of that is going to be 8 hours.
Yeah, we'll have to look at maps.
Mhm.
See what
Maybe we should do that.
Just tell
on
me
our
where
next
to
live
show
when we
up
have
and
Laura
when,
and
and give me enough time to save money. And
Yeah. Are you going to trip next year, Becky, with Gavin again?
no, I'm going with Becca.
Oh, Becca. I knew you were doing one of them.
Yeah,
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
Zanzibar,
Interesting.
which is a Southeast Africa tropical vacay.
Very different than Egypt.
Only
did
time
you-
I've ever heard of Zanzibar was in a fucking song.
I had to Google where it was.
I've definitely heard that before.
I just saw pictures and it looked tropical, and then I was like, "Where the hell is Zanzibar?" I was like,
When are you going?
I think we leave July 12th.
Jeez.
I think it's July 12th through July 19th, maybe.
Nice. Look at you.
I just need to pay it off. I'm close. This one was actually a lot
traveler over
cheaper than Egypt was.
It's shorter, right?
I think it's only shorter by like a day.
Okay.
It's either 7 or 8 days,
Oh, interesting.
but it was a lot cheaper than Egypt. It was like $1,000 less than Egypt.
Nice.
How much did you pay for Egypt? Truthfully, like how much did that trip cost you?
I couldn't tell you if I factored in like all of like the souvenirs and shit I bought.
No, just like getting there,
The package.
everything else minus this person spending.
The whole like Trova trip was like 2,400,
That's actually not as bad as I thought it was.
But you have to buy your own flights.
and then my flight was like $200 because I had flight miles,
Oh,
$200 or $300,
what would it have been if you didn't have miles?
probably like 1,000.
Yeah, it's great.
But I had like 500 or not 500. I had like 80,000 flight miles, so I
I
only
have
had
miles
to pay,
too.
like,
I could
300.
use them to come see you guys.
So
I don't have any miles, but if this trip works out, we can maybe make it like a thing, and we could go to like a foreign country.
I mean, join a Trova trip. They're freaking. That was the cheapest way I was ever gonna get to Egypt, and I
Becky, you
experienced-
host a Trova trip and we'll be the people coming.
Yes,
I'm not popular enough to host a Trova
But
trip.
wait, if we come,
yeah, you got at least 3.
I know, but I'm not popular enough for a Trova trip.
how many
They-
people do you have to have so that it's guaranteed to happen?
You have to like have followers for them to want to work with you.
Yeah, but what if you
Oh.
could guarantee that people will come?
I don't know. Probably like 20. I don't even know 20 people. You're more popular than me, Kristen.
I am the least
Reach out
popular
to
out of
Trova
all
Troop
of us.
and see if they'll work with you.
Out of all of us, I have the lowest subscriber count because you're all over 1,000. I'm still at 859.
Because you post in spurts.
I do.
Mine
But
haven't been
I think
great
it's
lately,
also
but
the
my
fact
computer-
that I'm the most abrasive out of all four of us.
But I like that.
I mean, that Trova trip was amazing. For the cost of it and the stuff that I did,
Yes, you still feel like it was worth it.
it was really worth it.
And your sister too.
Killed it.
Yeah,
It
my
was
sister
awesome.
loved it.
She loved it.
Yeah.
Is she
Her
coming with
boyfriend-
you to Zanzibar?
Yeah, she's going to Zanzibar with me.
That's good.
So,
It's awesome.
but
And how was your roommate situation? It was all good?
Yeah, it was really good.
Because you just don't
You
know.
end up rooming with your
More
sister?
quiet. We got. Oh no, I wasn't roommates with my sister because my sister brought her boyfriend, so they were roommates.
Oh, okay.
So I had to. My roommate was Tammy.
Got it.
Is her boyfriend coming on the next trip too?
No,
So you'll have her as your
no,
roommate?
she'll be my roommate then.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So, but no, it was great. The whole group of people was really great. We all got along. Didn't have any problems.
Good.
It's
It was
good.
amazing. So we actually met Becca on that trip. So
Yeah, I saw her there. Yeah.
it was nice to meet her before we'll go on our trip with her.
How many people were there?
All together, 25, I think. No, 23. There were 22 people and then our guide.
That's a pretty big group.
Yeah, it was. It was awesome.
And is he doing Norway?
Yeah, he's doing Norway, which I would have loved to do that, but that was fucking expensive.
Yeah, expensive. It looks
It's
cool
like-
though.
It was like 5 days and like 38,000.
Yeah. Looks cool though.
$38,000?
3,800.
I was like,
Imagine.
wait, what for 5 days?
3,800. Sorry,
Fucked.
3,800, not 38,000.
Imagine.
Sorry.
It's more expensive, I assume, for Americans to fly over there than like they're over there in the UK and stuff. It's cheaper for them.
Oh yeah, it's easier to get there when you're closer.
Yeah.
I want to go to New Zealand. That's where me and Lauren want to go.
Really? Oh, that's so far.
Yeah, well, our first date was the Hobbit Marathon. And so Lord of the
Oh.
Rings has always
You
been a
want to
big
do all
deal
that
for us.
stuff?
I just want to go for Hobbiton. Like that's
I just want to go to Ireland.
They have, I think, in Tennessee, a little
A mini
Hobbit
one.
village
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
I've
you
seen
can
that.
spend the night in.
yeah, they also have one in Illinois too.
Do they?
Hmm Yeah, but it's always booked. I've already looked into it for like an anniversary present, but it's always booked all the time.
Yeah,
But
I'm
we
surprised you
still
don't want to
gotta
go to
go to New
Ireland,
Zealand.
Jackie.
I do want to go to Ireland.
I do want to go to Ireland. Yeah,
Lauren wants to go to Scotland too.
Scotland
he
was
said that'll
amazing.
probably be the first time if we ever get him out of the country. He doesn't like to fly. He's not a big fan of flying. When we got to St.
Yeah.
Croix, he
you
was
just
okay.
take you some sleeping pills
Some
and
Ativan.
you'll never know.
You know, actually though, he did really good on the plane for St. Croix. He did fine. Like I didn't see him sweat or anything. Like he was pretty chill. My husband is like a giant bottle of Valium. It's very hard to rattle him. So he did really good. So when he said he's like, I could do this again. I could definitely do a trip again. And I'm like, good. That's awesome because I want to travel. Our
Especially
daughter
if you
wants to travel.
if you do a red eye, you just sleep.
Yeah. But he specifically said, I will not travel during the holidays.
That's
He's like,
fair.
I will travel, but never during the holidays. I'm like,
Yeah, it's a
okay,
nightmare.
fair enough.
I mean,
get that.
flying economy for that long is not the best time,
No.
but you do
Worth it.
The
I really
cheapest.
thought because he likes his space, he was gonna have a problem, but he seemed to be okay on the plane. And
He's
then we
excited
got
to
the
go.
car, and he handled that situation pretty easy. Like he handled everything really, really well. With his diabetes and everything, it all worked out. We only had one major hiccup with that, and that was on the way home. That's because it took so long for them to get the bus to transport us from the airport to our parking lot, because it was too far to walk.
Yeah.
And we stood outside for like an hour and a half, and he hadn't eaten anything. So that was like the only downside to the whole trip with it. And we didn't even think about it because we didn't have the cookies or anything. So
Yeah, you didn't realize that was going to be an issue.
I didn't think it was, but knowing now, I'll just make sure I pack food.
Yeah.
So, or
We
grab
go to
something.
the,
at the airport.
we go to the dollar store before we hit up the airport
Yeah.
and buy snacks. It's a hell of a lot cheaper than buying snacks at the airport.
Yeah.
The only thing, I'm bad with jet lag. I get jet lag pretty bad.
He didn't really get affected by that all that much.
It's easier when you go that way. When you go east,
Yeah.
it's a lot easier than when you go west.
But yeah.
Yeah. But he seemed to do okay with that. I know our time in Florida was great for him. We were in Florida for a hot minute. Because it was great for me too. There were a lot of fucking pretty people in that goddamn airport. Both of us, we were just like this the entire time. I was like, damn.
Oh my god, that airport that we laid over going there, Doha, that was the prettiest airport I've ever been in.
Where's
Really?
that?
Doha, Qatar.
Mm.
So, they had like a freaking rainforest in the middle of their airport.
Oh, really?
Oh, I saw that picture, but I didn't know what that was.
Fancy.
Yeah, it was real fancy. It's like, damn, this is a classy joint.
That's not like the airports in America.
No.
Our airports are like mini fucking malls.
I know, ours are too.
Well, theirs were
big
too.
ones.
I mean, they had like upscale. Like, I was just trying to find like a kitschy little souvenir shop in the Doha airport, and nothing. It was all like name brand label shops. I'm like, I just want a cheap ass keychain that says
You're not buying Louis Vuitton.
I don't want Louis Vuitton over here.
No shit. We were in fucking Miami, and the store right across from our little lobby waiting area was fucking a Coach. And I'm like sitting here like, who's gonna buy a fucking Coach bag in the goddamn airport?
Lots of people do, I feel like.
Lots of people do. There was also Victoria's Secrets right fucking there. And I was like, a Fredericks of Hollywood. I was like, the fuck?
It's for all the men who are flying to meet their mistresses.
Their mistresses, exactly.
Oh my God. I walked past a bookstore and Lauren's like, oh my God, she walked past a bookstore. I'm like, dude, we're only laid over for like 30 minutes.
I love an airport bookstore. I don't know why. Always have.
I did not go in there because I knew the shit was gonna be expensive.
I mean, I bought a bag. I bought a backpack at an airport one time. It was hella expensive.
I've had my nails done in an airport. I had such a layover. I got a manicure.
Nice. Yeah, there were spas in Miami one. I was like, there's a spa.
Because you're in there long enough, you gotta kill some time.
Yeah, I guess. Remind myself if I ever have to go Christmas shopping in a fucking airport.
When they have those duty free.
No, don't. They're expensive.
Oh, I know. I'm
don't
just
do that.
Like, it's all right there though.
It is, but it's hella expensive.
Oh God, yeah.
Like, no.
I was like, I don't remember this as a child. I remember there being like rinky-dink, like little souvenir shops.
Yeah.
Now it's all like this big, like complex. I'm like, damn.
Depends on which airport you go to.
Yeah, my town's airport is not like that at all.
I've been to some airports that have like 2 gates, and
that's my airport. And you have to walk outside to get to the airplane.
Yeah.
The St. Croix airport was kind of like that. We actually walked out on the tarmac, which I've never done before. And when I told my dad, I called him when I landed. I was like, Dad, I got to walk out the tarmac.
Oh
like, if you saw the video on Instagram, it was there. And he's just like, yeah, that used to be a normal thing until airports got too big and people got ran over. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, I do that all the time because that's what my airport is.
Like, I didn't know that was a thing.
And then I go in the tiniest little plane and it's like,
yeah.
Because I went.
Like I get to walk up the fucking stairs and walk down. I felt so cool.
You thought you were like, it's like you were in a private jet.
See, Jackie feels cool when I see that shit. I'm like, really? The fuck?
I get so mad because
I wanted to throw my phone down to my sister-in-law and be like, video me walking down the steps, but I didn't.
I'm in Canada coming home for university on the airplane, and freezing my butt off going through this thing. I'm like, oh God, this stupid little airport.
When you land and you have to get out, you have to go down the stairs, and there's a shuttle bus to take you to. I'm like, for fuck's sake.
Oh no, mine wasn't a shuttle bus. Way too. But then there's no carry-ons on these little planes because they're so small. So they have they pull up the rack with your carry-ons. You have to pick up your.
Oh yeah, I've done that too.
I didn't realize we were doing that until we got walking. I'm like, I open the door. I'm like, oh, I am walking out onto the tarmac. What the fuck? If I would have known that, I would have been like the last one off the plane. I would have just waited. Be like, no, we are waiting. I'm getting my fucking moment, bitch. I'm waiting.
It's only a novelty the first couple times, Jackie, and then you're like, where the hell is the
little thing? Whatever they call it.
No, I thought it was great. I was loving it because my dad worked on planes. He was a flight engine mechanic, so he dealt with flight engines and jets all the time, and walking around them, and it's always been really cool. I'm like, I've never gotten to do that, and I'm just like, this is the coolest thing ever.
Who are the 3 people still watching us?
Hello, people.
Well,
Enjoying this
say hello. We want to
conversation.
know who you are.
I mean, we're still live.
We are.
This is like our back, and this is like what we talk about once the live's over. My bad.
No, we're still live, and there's 4 people watching. Who are you?
Yo, if you're one of the 4, just say hello so we know who you are because you're a diehard. Thank you.
Die Hard. Do you consider Die Hard a Christmas movie? Let's start that debate.
Okay.
We've already
still
had
here.
this
Still
debate
here.
Abby.
earlier today.
You did earlier today?
Yeah, we had a conversation of what was a Christmas movie.
Because I watched that movie on Netflix that just came out, Carry On, and it's supposed to be like a Die Hard.
There you go, Kate.
Kate and Abby.
Oh, Kate's still there.
Enjoying your
Kate's
travel
a
flight
traveler.
vicariously.
Abby's still here too.
Crafting.
You're real ones.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, come on. Where are the other 2? Come on.
Well, I gotta be one of them because I'm
Okay.
on, so I can read my comments.
Then
So
Oh, yeah, I
who's the
forgot
other
about
one?
that.
Come on.
it's
Just say
probably
hello.
me. There's gotta be one more.
Just a lurker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
All
Laura.
right.
Laura
Is it
pretending.
Laura?
that
It's
she's an
Laura
actual hero.
somewhere. She's hiding. I didn't want to join.
Probably not.
I want to see if they talk about me.
Yeah,
We always talk about people who aren't here.
I do.
we do. But everybody but Jackie in a nice way.
I don't
Thanks.
shit on Jackie at all.
I
this
actually
time.
don't. Jackie, you're usually here though. You're pretty good.
Yeah, I'm usually always here.
Yeah.
Her problem is she usually just doesn't read the books.
Mhm.
By
But at
the time
least
we
she
do
shows
sprints.
up.
So, but she always shows up.
I read the book already.
I know.
Let's hope so. You're the host.
Yeah. You're the
I am the host, but like I've already done with the book before sprints.
Mm-hmm. Well, I finished it on sprints. And
haven't
it's
started
exactly where I thought it would be in my ranking. So look at me.
You're accurate with it. You're
I
happy
don't
with where you
know.
put
I
it.
have to look
Yeah,
at
I'm
my ranking
happy
again
with
because I don't
where I
remember. I ranked the bottom 6 already. The other ones I was waiting to figure out where this one's going to fall in because I knew it
I know
wasn't
my
gonna be on the
bottom, too.
6.
Easy.
Yeah, the bottom is pretty easy.
I think it's a universal bottom.
Yeah.
I'll be anxious to see how we all rank them together. So, what's your approach if you don't like a book club pick?
We
In regards to
don't
what?
read it
Like,
or DNF it.
we don't read it.
Becky allows DNFing. This is a book club where DNFing is allowed.
Yeah,
thankfully.
it's totally allowed.
Yeah.
Our guest coven member for January, she was like, "Oh, I'm in such a reading slump, so please don't be mad at me if I don't finish the book." I'm like, "Hey, it's cool if you don't finish it. Sometimes we don't even finish our own picks."
No, it's part of the fun. Yeah, and if
Hell,
it's
the
bad,
first-
it's bad. That's just how it is.
The first book for this book club,
Oh,
everybody
shit.
usually hated, and I bought the fucking set.
You got the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh no! Do not feel
No,
bad about dissing
don't feel
books. We
bad.
diss each other's books all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
like
seriously, when we were picking our books for the next quarter, I don't remember Kristen or Laura. One of you two were like,
No,
I
it
looked
was
at the
me.
year for Jackie. Was that you?
Yeah, I was like, I already DNF'd this book before. I
Oh
don't
no,
read
not
it
that
again.
one. Not that one.
No.
It was the comment like, I looked at the year for Jackie's book.
Oh yeah, that was
oh,
Laura.
Laura.
It was Laura. Yeah.
She was like, "It's 1348 grade."
She claims she hates historicals, and then she ends up loving them. So she's
Yeah.
lying.
Yeah.
Just like I claim to hate young adult and YA and
Yeah.
middle grade, but I liked both those books.
Yeah,
And Cozy. I liked Cozy, so
because I actually think a historical one that we read this year is one of the better ones. That Witcher and the
The Witcher, the
Weaver and the Witch Queen or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but that was Genevieve Gornichek, and I was pretty for sure everybody was gonna like her because she's a really good fucking author.
Yeah.
The Witch's Heart was awesome, so
I know. I still have to get to that.
But no, I just let them pick whatever they want to pick. And then if they pick something I've already read, I tell them.
Well, sometimes
And
there's over like
sometimes we still pick it anyway.
yeah, because I had already read the last month's book and it was fine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But if I've DNF'd it and I really don't, I'll be
Yeah,
like,
that's
"No,
different.
pick
That's
again."
different.
I was going through the list and I was like, the hell third book did I pick for this book club? Because I only had 2, and then I was like, oh, that's right. I didn't pick a third book. April picked.
Yeah.
April did, yeah.
So
I already forget the books you all chose. So
I had to go back and look.
So did I.
A
I
couple
had already
of them,
done
I
that
was
before you
like,
sent that
what
list
the hell
out.
did we read that month? And then I had to go back and I was like, oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'm glad you made the list.
Yeah.
So,
I thought that'd be helpful.
yeah.
So
But
on
I
the
did-
29th, we're going to be doing a live show for this book. And then
Mm-hmm.
after we're done chit-chatting about it, we're going to like rank our books.
Yeah, we're gonna group rank the books because we're doing individual tier rankings that morning.
Yeah.
On our channels, yeah.
So we'll see how all of us.
Kind of
I'm
feel.
pretty sure we all have the same number 12 book.
100%. It's not even.
Yeah. But
We won't have the same number 1, I don't think.
No, I don't think we'll all have that.
Because I don't think there was one where we were all like, this was amazing.
yeah. No.
So that was really funny. When I was doing my tier ranking, most of my books are 3s or 3.5s, majority of them. But when I was going for number 1, like kind of having my idea number 1, I'm like, I don't think anyone's going to pick this as number 1. And I think no one's going to expect me to pick this one as number 1.
Really?
Yeah, the one that stuck out in my head that gave like the strongest, I was like,
It's
Interesting.
probably the middle grade. It's
no.
probably Eva Evergreen.
No,
If you've
it
ever
is not.
been,
I can tell you that right now. It's not.
I'm trying to think what it could be. Don't tell us. We don't.
I
spoil
don't
it.
know. Don't tell
Oh, no,
me.
I'm not going to tell you. You have to watch the videos. And then we're going to shit talk people like, how the fuck is this number 1?
Yeah, I'm confused. It's gonna be Greybriar, isn't it?
And then we
I
all
don't know.
gotta like
I haven't decided my
collectively
list yet. It's
decide.
not finalized.
It's not finalized.
The bottom 6 are finalized.
Oh, the bottom 6.
We're gonna have to collectively. We're gonna have to be like, okay, who DNF'd this?
Yeah.
Who gave it 1
Yeah.
star? Who gave it 2 star?
I know that Laura's favorite is going to be one of my least favorites.
Mm.
Honestly, I can't even remember what y'all ranked the books.
Because one of Laura's favorite books of the year is this book that I didn't end up liking.
Mm.
Was it the Honey Witch?
The Honey Witch?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm expecting most of mine to be on your guys' bottoms because I feel like my choices were not that popular because they were
No,
all
I like The
so
Weaver and the Witch Queen. I think that'll be my top 6.
You'll be surprised where you fall.
cool. I feel like Witch of the Czar is going to be the bottom for a lot of people.
But it's not my bottom.
Yeah, it's
No,
not
I think
number
we all know what
12.
the bottom is.
Yeah. But I don't even think it's my bottom 3. I don't.
I don't know.
I'll have to look back at my list because I
can't
did it
remember.
yesterday during.
I made my video. I just got to edit it.
Yeah.
But I got to
That's
create the
kinda
graphic for it because
your
I'm
video.
not tier ranking.
Yeah, I've never done a tier ranking video, so I have to figure out how I'm going to do one since I don't edit.
Oh,
So
yeah.
either I pull out all the books, but then again, I don't own all the books. So
Throw up a image.
yeah, I'll have to throw up an image and kind of do the little rotation like that. So
Yeah.
we'll figure it out.
I'm not going to tier rank either. I'm just going to
Yeah. I'm just going to list them.
start from bottom to the work
Yeah.
to way to the winner.
I think tomorrow for my Bookmas starts my Fave 5 series
Mm.
of my Fave 5 from the top 5 genres that I read.
Oh, nice.
So, which I still got to film 2 of those videos. One of them, I was going to film it the other day, and I was like, I don't remember what any of these damn books are about. But they're my top 5.
They're my top
I've-
5.
I've started compiling my First Lady Reads Awards. Now they don't happen until January, so the nominations don't go until January because anything that's read in this year is eligible for it. But I usually choose like one book from each quarter and then like kind of break it down that way. So I have some of my quarters already picked out.
But do you do it's like I want to include you in when I do my bookmate video where I watch everybody's top 10 and see who I have the most in common in. But I don't know how you do your top 10. Like I watched your First Lady Reads Awards last year and I was like, what the fuck is her top 10?
She
I
doesn't
don't
do
have
it.
a top 10. But if you have to choose,
Difficult.
it's the book of the year. Those are the top books.
Well, that's difficult.
'Cause it skews her whole data.
It does. I'm like, I need a top 5, top 10, something to compare it to.
You'll say, I texted Jackie and she told me her top 10.
No, just say like her top 5 or when it comes to Jackie, she does the First Lady Reads Awards. Throw it out there. And her
It's
book
like
of the
every book
year
you
is-
mention in it, is that like your
No,
top
no.
choice?
So if you're like, if I were to do, so the way I did it is I like when people do the best of videos, But when I kind of break down videos, I have like best guys that I like, best girls. It kind of lent better to doing like a category based thing because that's how I review. So the top book, so the equivalent of my top book is you guys have your top 10. My top 10 is not necessarily top 10. It's the book of the year nominees.
Oh, okay.
So those are the ones I need to pay attention to?
Yeah. So the book of the year is the
How many nominees do you have?
Nominees?
I usually have one from each quarter and then one from each half. So total 6, but at least minimum of 4. So.
I can guarantee you we probably have 0 in common as far as top books.
I was going to say, I don't know that it matters too much.
But, still want to throw your name in the mix.
Yeah.
Last year you thought we'd have more in common than we did.
I know, we have nothing.
No, I honestly think people ask me like why I don't do like top videos because I do it with the First Lady Reads It. So I'm giving like my favorite authors. So all the nominees, those are all my tops. They were all nominated because they were important.
It's like the Oscars.
Yeah, kind of like the Oscars. So if I did, my top series of the year, it would be my top first installments or my top completed series category.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll explain that on my nominations a little bit better so people can use me for that if they want. So maybe I'll give a little I thought I did
like a popular video people do. Like
I think Laura's going to be my number. I think she's going to be my mate this year.
Laura?
Yeah, because she came in second last year.
Did she? Who won?
Kehlani.
Oh, she did?
Uh-huh. Yeah, we had a lot in common last year, Kehlani
Really?
and I did. Yeah. And then Laura was number 2, so I have a feeling Laura's going to be the winner this year. Because she and I read a lot of similar books.
I mean, if you want, Becky, I can make a special video just for you. Be like, this is Becky's request, my top 10 books of the year.
I want you to do a top 10 books of the year, Jackie.
Huh?
I do. I want you my special video.
Okay, so when does your video go up?
When I decide my bookmate.
Okay.
Or when I do my top 10.
When do you want my top 10 up, essentially? When do you need it up by?
Before Valentine's Day.
Before Valentine's Day. Okay, that's fine.
Plenty of time.
Yeah.
Because
I will do a special video.
I watch as many as I can up until like mid-January. And then I have to start editing my video so that way it goes out like beginning February.
Okay.
So
I will do a special video. It probably will be a top 5. It'll probably be a top 5. So
I just need something to compare it to, Jackie.
Got it.
That's definitive.
It'd be like, these are my award show, but this video right now, especially for Becky, so she can compare.
That's right. But I could be included in Becky's video. Here's my video.
Yeah, here it is.
Make me feel
like,
special.
Literally just so Becky will include me.
Because I didn't last year. Because I was like, where's your damn top books, Jackie? And then you did it, and I'm like, what the hell? Which ones are your top books, Jackie?
It's the nominees. They're all my top books, but they're nominated in those categories. But if you're just picking books, it is the book of the years. Those are the top books.
Well, if you tell me that, now I'll know.
Well, if you want to do that, it's the book of the years.
But last year I was like, oh, which ones are your top ones? I don't know. Not that we had any in common last year.
Yeah, not that it matters.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true. You had you nominated like that one book that we read for the book club.
Let me see.
White cover.
I think Sleuthfoot got nominated for Book of the Year.
But didn't that one by Olivia Blake that we read?
Oh, one from Miami?
Yeah.
Didn't you nominate that one too?
I think so.
See, you had those on your thing, but I'm like, are these her top picks or no?
Well, you should have just asked me.
Well, I didn't think about it.
This is 2024.
So we did have a couple in common. You would have gotten at least 1 point for each of those. See?
Yeah, let me see.
Because I get 5 points
book.
If you have the same top books as I have. And then I give 3 points if you have a book that I liked, but it didn't make my top. Then I give 1 point if you mention any book that I read.
I had, One for My Enemy was nominated for Best Book. That was the one I would have had.
Yeah, see? Well, that's one more than Kristen. Rude. Because Kristen and I didn't have any in common.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that she read my favorite book last year, I did not read my favorite book last year, so I couldn't even give her points for it.
Yeah, because it wasn't Radiance on my list.
Yeah.
Hello.
But guess what? I read my favorite book this year.
You were sabotaging me.
I was.
That's what
I was
happened.
like, I'm not gonna read it this year because Kristen read it.
Yeah.
I am a little bummed though because I haven't done my viewer recommendation book, so I have to lose that
Yeah,
category.
I'm like, when you gonna
'Cause
read them damn books that I recommended?
Yeah, I
You
didn't.
picked
I
two
only
of
read-
my recommendations, and I'm like, when you gonna read them damn things?
Yeah. I'm bringing it back next year, but
You
I
gonna read
fell
them?
off this year, so I don't have a viewer recommendation award. So it's going to back to the best finished series because I did complete some series this year,
Oh,
so
that's good.
I can do that one.
I'm like, I'm waiting for you to read my damn young adult Egyptian book that I recommended you.
And I own
Which
it.
one?
I'm waiting for you to read my Snake Man romance that I recommended you.
Yeah,
Snake Man.
Yeah.
Snake Man. I married a Naga. I think is what it's called.
Oh yeah, I know the cover. Mhm.
Yep.
Mhm. I'm just looking for a 3-star from Jackie. Anytime she gives a book I recommend her 3 stars, I'm like, that's pretty good.
I think Jackie gives a lot of 3 stars though.
I think it's really funny. You guys, like, I didn't realize that it took you guys kind of giving me shit enough times. I started looking at my scores. I didn't give very much 5 stars this year. And I'm like,
You
I don't really give
don't.
5 stars out. Like, I'm pretty snippy with those.
Whenever you give something a 4-star, I'm like, holy shit, she
Oh.
really liked that.
Yeah. Like, I was like, when I was doing the ranking, I was like, really? I liked some of these books. And I'm like, I gave my own 3 stars.
Because
like,
you'll be talking about I love this, love this, 3-star.
And then she's like 3 stars. I'm like, basically a 6-star read for Jackie.
You're like, you don't say anything you
gotta
dislike about it.
factor
You're
in
like, I love
for
this about it.
inflation.
This, 3-star.
It's rating inflation. That's what it is.
okay, but it's not because I think they are 3 stars, but 3 stars isn't bad for me. Like, it's not because I look at the
No, but you're always like, oh, I really
I
enjoyed
love
this.
I like
Three
this.
stars.
And here's my thing. I
I
rarely
don't say
DNF
that about
books.
3-star books. I say, I liked it, but it was forgettable.
Well, I rarely DNF books. So for me, if I give something a 1 star,
I did that.
it took everything in my willpower to finish it.
Yep. Feel that.
But because I don't DNF. And a 2 star is like, okay, I didn't really have to fight that hard not to DNF it. It's cool, but there's a lot of problems wrong with it. 3 stars, they're pretty even. What worked, what didn't work, that's pretty fucking even. 4 star, there's a little bit more, and 5 star, I couldn't put the fucking thing down. I had to actively think that there was something wrong with it. Do I find something wrong with it? Absolutely, I'm going to. But that if I really want to pick at it, but I don't care enough to pick at it because I enjoyed it so much.
I don't give 1 stars usually because I do DNF.
Oh, I gave it
I very
one
rarely
star.
DNF.
I hate read that damn book. I gave it 1 star.
What book?
Nectar of the Wicked.
Who wrote that?
Spoiler alert, that's gonna be my worst book of the year.
Really?
Yep.
Yikes.
I mean, I think this entire year. Oh, let me bring it up. I don't even know how.
I had to edit out so many curse words from my worst book of the video. Worst book video.
Oh,
you
really?
edit
Film
your
that
curse
already?
words out. Why
I had to, because there was so much. I think and there's still so much. I think I counted. I think I have like 25 curse words.
I DNF 3 books.
You need to do that more often, Jackie.
I DNF 3 books the entire year. And one of them I might DNF, but it's not a solid DNF. I'm just not feeling it right now.
Which one?
One I'm listening to on my audiobook. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just not feeling it. I'm not into it. I don't care.
Do that. If I DNF something, unless it's a book pick, and I'm like, okay, fine, I'll reread this. But I can't just like DNF something and then go back to it.
Yeah. It's
I'm
annoying.
like,
All right. It's 8:00 here, so I know it's 9:00, you
It's 9.
guys.
Yeah.
It is. It's late.
These were long ones.
These were, especially since I've been doing them since
I
2.
know that's like kind of wild for you guys.
Yeah.
It was a lot. I won't ever do that again. I won't ever schedule back-to-back reading sprints.
When you text me, you're like, "Are you doing sprints?" I was like, "Oh, is that today?"
Yeah, because that's the date you picked, Kristen.
Yep.
Like,
I think it was your choice.
And then, of course, I'm like trying to get on my have so many issues with my computer. I'm like, oops, it was not prepared for any you this today.
And I think you told me that after I had signed up to host reading sprints for the readathon at 2, and then you were like, at that time at 5? I'm like, sure, I can make
Yeah, you
that
didn't say
happen.
anything.
I made it happen.
I could do them in January. Or
Because I looked back, you have not ever hosted reading sprints on your channel for us.
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't. You've done live shows.
I feel like I have.
I looked back at your lives because I was like, has she?
Well, then that's your fault because you're the one who asks.
Well, you're not exactly raising your hand.
None of us raise your hand. You just assign.
I'm like, who wants to host reading sprints? And you're just like,
no, you go. That's a lie.
Honestly, you could make it so much easier.
You go, Laura. Do you want to host reading sprints? Kristen, do you want to host reading sprints? You just call us out. You don't ask. You don't do a poll. Don't lie.
You know what you should do is honestly, whoever picked the book that month, they should host the live show.
They do.
And the person who picked the book in the previous month should host the sprint for that month. So it would be me doing sprints next month, and you host the live show because you picked the book. And then in February, you would do the sprints, and whoever does the February book does the live show.
Okay.
And that way you automatically already know. We already know.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Huh?
Okay.
So then in January, you would do the sprints because today.
Well,
I would do the sprints.
I feel like I should do sprints in January because our guest host is going to do the live show.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
So,
yeah, in that case, I will gladly give you my sprint, Becky.
yeah. I feel like I should host something, you know?
Yeah, have it. But I mean, like, that's something you could set up. Like, we could talk about that with Laura at the live show and be like, hey, so we don't have to constantly, like.
But then, like, for Laura, she could host the live show and I could host the sprint then to get us back on track.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. Hey, I hosted 2 sprints with minimal technological challenges.
There was no technological challenges.
It was awesome.
In this one.
I think there was one because I was trying to like change.
Oh yeah, you popped in and all of a sudden there was sound.
I was trying to get on my phone to change like my photo. So I'm like staring at my phone like this and I hit enter because I thought I would have to, you know, invite myself in.
Yeah.
No, it just popped up. I was like, holy fuck.
At least we were doing anything weird.
I was like, I wonder what that was.
That didn't work.
Exactly. You learned some stuff.
Don't try that.
Yeah,
that's actually a video I might do. I might actually do that, what I learned about BookTube this year.
You should, because it was a lot.
Like, I learned this. I did learn a lot. I did, actually. I learned a lot more than I have in the last couple of years.
See? The Coven members, look what we do for you.
Yep.
Yeah. We tear you down and then we build you up.
We bring you back up.
Building up is not as you think it'd be more fun. It's not. It still feels about the same.
It still hurts.
Jackie.
Still hurts.
Jackie.
It's all growing.
Yeah. We wouldn't pick on you if we didn't like you.
Oh, I know.
We would sit here and ignore you.
Exactly. You just kicked me out of the group.
Yeah, we would. We'd just sit here and talk amongst ourselves and then be like,
I don't think Jackie would allow us to ignore her.
Well, every now and then I have to pop in and bring Jackie back on topic. I'm like reel her in like a fish.
Well, Jackie's the one that said, all right, it's time to go to bed, and we've continued.
It's fine. It's cool. I'm fine.
We're going to go to bed. We're going to end this live show because I feel like this last hour has just been backstage information.
Welcome to our sneak peek and backstage, guys.
Yeah. What you don't see, this is what you see.
You're not missing much.
And for the other person who didn't say hi.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, you 4 who watched Abby and
Hi,
Kate and me.
And then the 4th person who we don't know.
And the 4th person who's just listening.
Who I'm going to call Laura.
We appreciate you.
We appreciate your follow and everything. And thanks for being supportive.
Yes. We will have our live show on December 29th on Jackie's channel at 5 p.m.
And we'll all have videos out that day.
And then we'll have our lineup of our favorite books. And we'll all have videos out that day too.
They'll all be up that morning so you guys can watch them. And then on that video live will be actually tier ranking it as a group. And I think that's the day that Laura wants to get drunk.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I think there
we're
were
doing
involved.
drinking. So you know,
Yeah,
if you
so
want to
make
get a
sure you
little
bring your adult
tipsy with
beverages.
us.
I would love to see Laura a little tipsy. I think that'll be hilarious. So.
Are we getting drunk on the live, or you have to be drunk going into the live? Because there's a difference.
I'm just drinking on the live.
On the
Get a
live.
little buzz beforehand.
We're gonna pregame a little bit.
Continue to drink on.
Okay.
You know.
Oh man.
I mean, it's not going to take a lot for me. Let's be honest.
No, me neither.
So, but yeah, look forward to that. So, all right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Laura, if you watch this, we miss you. We hope you were here.
The live is where we're getting drunk.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the tier ranking. So that's the next one on the 29th.
Yes.
So, yeah. Abby.
All right.
Alrighty.
All right. Smile and wave, everybody. Smile and wave.
The queen.